What's up, Cam Fam?
What's up, Cam Fam?
We actually have Uriah with us today. So
Yeah, you know it.
All right, we are perilously late. Apologies.
Yeah,
we have been working on getting things together for the Origins convention next week.
Yeah.
And hold on, are we not? Are we live?
This is live with Twitch.
Okay. All right. So my thing just hasn't clicked over here. All right. Okay. But the show must go on as it were.
Yep.
So we are here playing EverMore with EverLore.
Yeah.
And it is an exciting tabletop role-playing game that has lots of customization and is not limited by classes or levels. You guys can learn more about us on our social media at EverLoreGame, but also please check out our website, which is ManChildLTD.com. That being said, we're going to go ahead and sort of jump right into it. We will do a quick recap of last week.
Yep.
So who wants to?
For sure.
I
I got you. I'm sure you have a lot to say.
All right. Are you trying for a Stitch?
In true Stitch fashion.
Uriah.
I will.
He's good for support.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's
Yeah.
good for emotional support.
Exactly.
Uriah.
All right.
Would you pass me the blue?
Okay. So we just had two takers. So
That'll work.
Uriah, you will be 1, 2, 3. We'll go with 4. 1, 2, and will be 3, 4.
All right.
It is a 1.
So that's me.
Fingers out of the way. Yep.
Okay, give me 1 second while I help our buddy Anthony get an unbranded.
I hear you.
If you need, I can unbrand that beverage while you brand EverLore.
Okay.
Oh, I like it.
Do there. Are you ready?
We are ready.
I can tell that you tried to unbrand this.
Go.
Bloodstar, born EverMore. We find Wahuru in a situation. ManChild was still missing. I mean, that's kind of normal now. You know, we don't even need him, but we were feeling bad. We were like, maybe we should help him out, save him, something like that. So Carvin comes along, starts trying to figure some things out. Stitch gets some help from his goddess. Very cryptic, so I don't even know if it helped or not, but yeah, you know, he got something. And then Carvin figures out, hey man, I'm gonna try and open this filament. Opens it up, we enter in this place where the shadows are dancing and storming. We see ManChild hanging and just like suspended, and they're doing something with him. Then it turns out we figure out a puzzle with the halflings who are trying to pick the lock. Turns out the actual lock was somewhere else. Carver could see it, and then Bloodstar pushed them together so that Reaper could actually open it. We see ManChild. We run into the foe ender, and then he shows us his sadness with what happened.
All right.
Oh, man. So many words and not enough time.
Yes. All right, Anthony.
All right.
Take it away.
Wire. All right. Whenever you're ready.
You're going.
Oh, I'm going. Okay. So the foe ender's sadness was that he was a brave hunter who slayed many beasts, but he slain a beast in which he was not supposed to hunt, aka the beloved of a black beast. And in killing the lover of the black beast, he had his own family slain by the black beast. And instead of dealing with it like, you know, a normal person saying, hey, probably shouldn't have done that, he got mad and prideful, and so he hunted something beloved by the gods. The gods didn't take that so very kindly. So instead of, you know, is taking it like, you know, laying down, the gods decided you're just going to be trapped here forever with, you know, half of you someplace else. And he's had years to just chill in this room. And so he's been, you know, crying and dancing.
Yeah, so many words. Was that what it was?
Super recap.
Yeah. All right. Drop.
pretty rough.
I get it.
I didn't even get a countdown.
You didn't. It's happened that quick.
It was, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stitch, you don't have anything, nothing, John?
Yeah, I got something real quick. Mine top of left.
No points. No points.
We found out about a tiger.
Can we at least for note, you talk about the rest that happened?
Quickly.
Okay, so upon what he was saying, after that and understanding what was going on between the Tholinder and Kufu, they had been locked in battle for many years. Like I think it was 20, and thousands of times they could have killed each other, but it didn't happen. And so upon doing that, the Tholinder had started learning to be regretful and sorrowful for the thing that he did, and even seemed to make amends with Kufu at some point. Made Nicarwin the Herald, as was really shocking to side because they thought that their now fallen friend would have become that, but made Nicarwin the Herald, and granted a portion of his power to Nicarwin to use in battle. And then Sai also gave Nicarwin a bit of a boon that Nicarwin thought was a toothpick. But yes, to also use that.
All right. Okay. What happened? EP Stitch. What happened to Belac and Reaper?
Yeah. Oh,
Huh?
it's Stitch.
Yeah.
First Stitch. If not, I call after Stitch.
Wait, no, I was already answered.
So
Yeah,
they
you already
they
answered.
had went they're trying to open the lock. Belac was successful with me, Carwin's help and my inspiration from the goddess. And then they were abruptly swept away.
I feel like you're reaching on.
It's like this is
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the chance to steal.
Yes. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both.
All right.
Raising my hand.
Let's
Guys,
just go.
roll it, huh? Guys, roll a D10.
A D10?
10. All right.
I got exactly 0.
Roll that. Got a 3.
Okay, Anthony goes. You're closest to my number, which was 4.
All right. So after being guided by Hawaiian, the halflings were taken away in order to do business alongside.
I said they take it away abruptly.
Not by Hawaiian.
They were taken
You
away.
said swept away. It got magically swept away.
They was taken away, man.
All right. Did Hawaiian say what he wanted the halflings for?
He needed the halflings because they were going.
Definitely.
He said,
Actually,
He never said that.
he said that he needed the halflings because they
were in our way.
the
That's
defenders.
All right. Okay. Yes.
That's funny.
Not right.
I can't reach over there.
I think if you like use that other
Fan, we are having technical difficulties tonight. Bear with us.
Dang, bro. You think it's any easier for me to do it instead of you?
All right.
That's why
So
you put your own battles.
we're about to jump right.
It's taken away.
Oh no, you took an L and dedicated this one.
Okay. So now, what was well? First,
How many people you get?
we will get 0, and I will give you each 1. Get 2 for the answer. So you get 2 total.
Where?
It was the purple one that you were using. It's
Purple?
literally purple.
Need a pencil.
It's purple
Right
eraser.
up here.
Could you put it in
Wow,
there?
you put it over there.
I didn't put it over there.
I couldn't have. No,
No,
not
no,
that one.
right.
On the floor.
Right.
I
All right, we got all kind of issues tonight.
SMH
Okay.
in my head.
All right. So
Wait,
where
wait,
was
do I not get one for going first?
I said that?
Well, no, I mean like the bonus of going first and doing the recap.
Yes.
Uh,
He should.
the bonus.
Yeah,
Yes.
because anytime
Traditionally,
you do
you
a
do that.
recap, you
Yeah.
go first, you get one.
Yeah.
And then whatever
I'll give
recap
you
was,
2.
so.
That's fine, sir. Yes.
You know, I have a
Yeah.
glow above my head.
Oh my
You know what I'm saying? I feel lighter right now.
Nice. And with that, I'm going to get this.
Are we waiting for somebody to join the stream? I don't know, they're here or not, you know, just.
It's not.
No. Don't
Not yet.
ever.
Okay.
All
right.
I'm doing it.
So it's already been sent. So Wahuru was just exiting the plane where Vulcan had been imprisoned.
Yeah.
And Reaper and Belac had gone with Hawaiian. And Hawaiian will have used an ability to not just mold you guys, so it would be like earth meld, but it would be more that he brought you into himself. And yeah. And as you are traveling, you can roll insight.
Insight time, baby.
You're not there.
You're not there.
I'm not there.
Yes. I appreciate this enthusiasm. That's dope.
Me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 34.
Okay. You will and Reaper, Belac. Okay. You will hear muffled sounds of like and different sounds of like banging coming. Okay, now, baby, here's what we're going to do. Now, them devils and all their little, what do they call them things, the little ones that run around and they go, wow, wow, like that. But then they call them goblins and orcs and all them other bad guys. Well, baby, they're all fighting for your friends, trying to kill them all. But guess what? We're going to do something special. You want to know what it is? Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. Well, I heard. Well, I guess I couldn't say I heard it, but they told me that there is a certain tent, and in that tent, baby, well, there's all kind of stuff in there, hidden in secret like. So they said we got to take the 2 little tiny ones and get them in there.
Get them in there.
So you guys are going to go in there. All right, baby? And friend,
Okay.
what's your name anyway?
Rastilian.
Rastilian. I don't think I've ever met a Rastilian. Oh, hold on. Here we go. It's going to be a little bumpy. Roll endurance. I will roll for it.
You got it.
Okay, so he's fine.
Hit him with it.
Strong. Well, who was strong? Character sheet out.
Bruh.
You said endurance?
Yes.
22.
You will feel a building of pressure, but you do feel like a sudden sensation as you guys are just like rushing up. And he will discharge you right into the middle of what seems to be a tent.
Cool.
And you say, shh, baby, just gotta be quiet now. Don't want anybody to hear you. I'm going to go outside and fight them little thingies. So he is going to go back under. What are you doing?
So what did he tell me to do?
Bruh.
Tell me, man. It's almost like he just explained it.
Bruh. Yeah.
So,
So he told me to be quiet. So I'm gonna roll stealth.
okay,
Stealth him.
all right. What'd you roll?
3 of 50.
Okay, all right. So you're stuffing, and Balak's stuffing with you.
So we're supposed to get something out. So if that's what I've heard.
Are you asking Balak?
Yes.
Well, I think he said that there's a bunch of secrets or something in here. So I guess we should look around.
Uh, 42.
Yeah. Balak didn't roll so well.
Wait, for insight.
Yeah. Okay, so at 42, you will see that the tent looks very, very large inside. It feels really, really warm, almost uncomfortably so. There doesn't seem to be a ton of stuff in there, except for at the far end, there looks like maybe a chest. And there are 5 chairs set up around it. And standing next to the chest on either side are 2 large statues. One appears to be looking sort of to its left, and the other one seems to be looking to the right.
So what are the statues out?
Roll insight. Well, no, not insight. Roll knowledge.
Mm, 18.
You don't know, but you know they look like the sculpture of like some type of insect. You know, I mean, a close approximation, maybe the closest is like sort of a humanoid praying mantis, maybe.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the chest. I'm gonna roll. Is it locked?
You,
40.
That's the match mine.
okay, all right. It's locked.
I have 50% rated deck drops. No.
Okay, roll percentage.
Bro is gonna detect a
Roll
trap.
low. Roll 1.
Definitely do not check. You can see that. But you can always double check. 86.
You can always
Try to get below. So I'm just gonna double check to make sure that there's no
No,
traps.
you don't think there's any traps.
I'm gonna double check though.
Okay.
I'm gonna double check. Oh dang.
Still don't think there are any traps. So
Dang.
you said Belac opened the other one, right? Like the door. Is that what I heard during the recap?
Oh, yes, last week it was a combination of you guys working together.
Belac, you wanna open this chest?
Well, it was because I had to move the earth. I don't think that's gonna work here.
Well, yeah, we can still try to open the chest. It doesn't appear to be trapped.
Okay, hold on. How did he say this? He said push. Roll. Actually, roll percentage.
Ooh.
Hey, Caleb's done. Everybody go get him.
Do you want me to? Are you doing this for a bit? Because if he's not far, I can.
Yeah, he's at the rec center.
Yeah.
No,
Do you want me to? It's the right place.
I mean, you know what rec center is, right?
No. I've taken him. Well, you're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're acting. Just doing that.
Yeah, we'll switch over to us.
Yeah, because it's me
Yeah.
and Caleb's story. So
Yeah.
I'll pick it out real quick.
All right.
Okay, so I'm not rolling.
No.
Okay.
We're switching over to Wahoo.
So the main party,
The better part.
yes.
The part without the nuisances.
Wahuru Major B as opposed to Wahuru Major.
So
No, not these. Wahoo Major 1.
We'd be Wahuru Major 2.
No. 1.
what's the first thing you do when you step out?
I'm rolling insight.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And I also was rolling insight before we stepped out to see how close they were because I was trying to cast spells and do things before we left. Remember, I was trying to see where they were.
You don't see beyond
Okay, so I'm peeking and rolling insight.
I got a 32.
32,
Yeah.
40.
21.
40.
What is 21 plus 12?
That is
42.
Yeah, 40.
Wait, 21?
43.
Plus
30?
12.
33.
33. Yeah. I thought you said 31.
I have a 33 in insight. Woo! All right, so Nicarlin looks with the insight of someone who rolled a 44.
Okay, and I rolled 41. Or 40.
And I got a 32.
Dang.
And I got a 39.
Oh, dang.
I got eyes.
Dang, when did Stitch become the least insightful?
Well, I rolled low.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody hears chaos. You hear noise. You hear shouting. You hear sounds like explosions, screams. You hear the sound of weapons clanging together.
Okay.
What you see,
What?
what you see is death. You see bodies sort of lined up right around there.
Yes, Lord.
Many of them are dwarves. Roll a d12.
Just him?
Yeah, just him.
5.
There is a sword. Yes. Roll a d4.
That's how it stinks,
Right. No pressure.
1.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know. I'm gonna
there's a sword.
take my gloves.
We're not supposed to do that.
I didn't pick it up yet. I just noticed there was one. I'm gonna keep note of that sword and I might poke at it with a winged one. Scoot it over, put it in the bag.
So you poked at it?
Is it like surrounded by people, or is it a sword just full of the dead people and they're still fighting?
No, I mean remember we were in sort of the alcove there. There's bodies sort of all the way as if the defenders have been pushed back. So there are bodies like here. They do appear to be some of your fellow comrades who you have been with.
Mad.
You know,
I'm actually just gonna take the sword and put it in my pocket.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, picking up weapons, bad.
I know. Especially since I shouldn't need to.
Okay.
So I don't.
All right. So
So-
go on.
I would ask, what's the direction? We see chaos all around. What's the direction of the war? Does it seem to be coming close to our left or to the right, or?
We had gone back in sort of a corner.
Okay.
And so you have to come out of this L
to
go back to where sort of the main cave was.
Angrily, Myth is going to, she's pulling out the deck of cards. She's going to say, I will slaughter a whole lot of them. And she's gonna just
And
start.
you will hear. Roll a d12.
I'll listen to the voice. This is the 9.
You will hear, if you do, use me.
I'm gonna pull out the sword, and then I'm going to say, "Let us do this." And then I have the cards, and I'm just gonna start like tapping you guys.
And then I'm gonna go to Steph, roll Steph, so I can sneak it around that corner.
Oh, I'm not sneaking. I'm going.
So Manitoba is going to cast static armor
Okay.
and bear strength.
No, not on you because you already have that
Um,
already now. I'm when I was touching you guys, I was
Okay.
casting.
okay.
So what you have is you have bear strength and boulder strength. Manitoba, you have bear strength and boulder strength. You have bear strength is +5, boulder strength is +6 to your strength and +4 to investment. And then you have rage and pound for pound.
Okay, what is
Rage you'll have for 10 attacks, and I believe that's 8 attacks for you.
the attacks on me?
That's 8 attacks for Nick Carlin.
And what
As
do I
well.
get for that?
+6 to hit and damage.
And then,
So that's what 12 and 5, 17 altogether.
+8 to hit damage. +6 to hit damage.
+6.
+6.
and then you said rage, and what's the other one?
You have rage and pound for pound, so that's +2 to speed and agility.
Okay.
Manitoba, you have the pound for pound as well.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, before discarding, I'm going to say now, who wants to be a flurry or whatever? Who wants flurry? Okay, so you'll get it as well. Well, he said it first because she's angry, so she's doing stuff, and then she's kind of like about to leave you. Like, she just said, "I'm gonna slaughter the whole lot of them." Like she doesn't seem like okay. I've discarded. I'm not activating it, but I've discarded on my way.
Okay. All right. And then you have the static armor.
Okay.
And instead of, since I felt the bear strength go over, and I don't know what else I have just sitting on my list.
Do you have clay armor or rock armor?
Yeah, those are in my thing.
I
I can use those. I'll do clay armor on YouTube.
Okay. Do I get another clay armor?
Thank you.
+3.
+3. No, it's 4. Clay armor is +4. And static armor is +5 to the investment and magic resistance.
All right.
Yes, we're doing good.
So,
With that and then the extra investment that helps.
and you were stealthing, so go ahead and roll stealth.
I got 10 to 48.
Okay.
Okay, so what's everything?
So you come around the bend, and you recall that we had come into the cave, and we traveled probably about 120, 140 feet through the cave until we got to this point. But when you walk out of the little alcove we were in, there is no cave. It's just open to the night sky.
Oh, wow.
And you notice that it looks like the whole cave mouth has just been blasted open.
Dang. Okay.
You see in the air a massive being that is holding forth his hands, and there's a rush of creatures coming up. There are several of the defenders still there, But they are getting sort of beaten back, coming closer.
I'm making a big scene, so y'all know where you'll know where I am. You'll know where I am.
I'm gonna add my shadow band. Forgot about that. So my copy, just so you know.
Okay.
I'm like coming in hot. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Got 4 rounds. Okay.
As I'm like heading towards where the enemies are, like because I know they're pushing these defenders back, so I want to go to like the front, like the line where they're pushing.
Okay. You will, before you get there, you will encounter creatures that have broken the line.
Oh yeah, I'm killing them on the way.
That's why there are.
Oh yeah, they're dying on the way for sure. I just wanted to describe
from
them,
like
you guys.
behind the line of the enemies, or are we coming up from like behind the line of the defenders?
Behind the line of the defenders.
Got it.
I just wanted to let you guys know that as she is like moving, you're just gonna see lightning, just like almost foaming at the mouth as she's just going.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
She's mad.
Impressive.
Can I do the or would that hit the
That's what you want
defenders?
to do.
Would that hit the defenders if I use it?
No.
Okay, got it. Then Nicarvin is going to march forward, and then she's going to like send her dwarven cleaver into the ground, and then she's going to use the Helm of Pain, which
I like that.
that's going to be 8, and then that will be just 42 plus these spell points. 30, 72, 80.
Plus 10, so my actual API is.
And then it will hit all of them in the 20-foot radius.
And my
Okay.
attack is here. My this. Okay.
So there are 10 of them that get knocked down, that were in the line of sight.
It's twisting.
Oh.
So if you twist them back.
We got a little instruction on how to use a mechanical pencil here. Because that's how we roll. Whenever.
Fancy.
We
Fancy.
educated.
Fancy. Thank you.
Okay.
No problem.
So that you were about to like swing on one, but it just falls down in front of you.
That's why I'm taking the rest out.
And so the 10 that were in the immediate area fall down. They're trying to scramble back up, but they did fall down.
Right.
So what are they experiencing?
Oh no, that's a different thing. But I will gladly tell you what they're experiencing after I do the other roll.
Okay, all right.
If they're falling, I want them to experience electrocution. So you will see lightning from the mouth as they fall. Just,
All right.
just
Right.
take them down.
When they fall, whoever falls takes 2 damage.
Okay.
All right, and then the
And they can't leave because they're broke. They take the full force.
the terrify will go for 51.
6.
So in this situation, there's no need to roll.
Right.
You have a crazed creature coming out of the middle of the night somewhere. You've knocked them down from some strange force.
Nice.
So what are they seeing?
They will
There's chaos
see-
around.
They will see Nicarwin rising up behind the line of defenders, taking the form of all of the fallen allies of the defenders. So the corpses that are strewn across the battlefield will rise as an amalgamation of a horrifying beast wielding a dwarven cleaver and a shield. The shield being the remnants of a skull of a large demon.
And they should the lightning should strike behind them.
All right.
Like as they're
A large lightning bolt strikes the ground, creating a traumatic lighting.
And when that happens, they get hit by the 40 points of damage.
Wow.
Right as they see that strike behind the strong defender.
Creates a dark
Wow.
silhouette of
Wow.
Nicarwin's
Yeah.
So
mouth.
good. I think I want to give him his action.
Yeah, we're going.
That's
So what are you
actually
doing?
So I'm gonna go ahead, so I, then,
then the-
all right, rush forward, so I'm gonna shoot my arrows. I'm assuming the crowd are gonna steal, right? So I'm gonna start shooting to the crowd. I'm gonna come back, it's not our side, but the enemy side.
Okay, all right. So you're not trying to hit the guys on the ground, you're trying to hit
Harvin's going
the attackers.
Yes.
crazy.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, so you're going beyond these.
I'm the
All
only
right.
one that gets the plus 2
Um,
to hit person then, not everybody else, right?
Correct.
Got it.
Go ahead, roll.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Good.
The 7 of the ones that are struck by the lightning and got knocked down
Uh-huh.
don't get back up.
Great.
3 of them do.
And are paralyzed now?
One tries to run away.
Oh, I'm doing that. Yeah. Okay.
The other 2 make stances as if they're going to try to fight.
Okay, so the one that's running away while I'm going through, like, so I have the sword in one hand, so one's getting decapitated while chasing the one running around, and then I have wind knuckles on the other one that's getting punched through
Okay.
as I'm
Roll.
fantastic. Roll a hit.
Yep. We have not done info check, guys.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure these hit. Does a 136 and 135 hit?
Yep.
Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and do my damage for, I don't know what to roll for the sword, but I know that I did 44 damage with the punch
Okay.
on the head.
All right.
Trying to take it clean off.
Don't take it clean off, but you do give it a headache. And you roll to hit it with the sword.
Yeah, I said 136 and then the
Okay.
135. So
And so roll damage for the sword.
I don't know what to roll.
Just roll a d10.
Gotcha. Oh, that is 52 damage.
Okay. That one will char as the blade slices through the neck. And so that as the blade is coming out, the ashes will just fall off of it. And you will hear, not enough.
Say less.
Oh.
To the one that head didn't come off. That was not as significant. 131, does that hit?
That will hit.
Okay. Then that will be the D10. They will take the same 52 damage.
Okay. All right. Same thing. You will again see the ashes, and you will hear more.
Say less, I got you.
At this point,
rolling both.
nope. But roll insight.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Woo! My insight is a 52.
41.
Oh, you didn't.
Insight 35, 34.
6, 2.
You probably, well, pound for pound is for, oh, it's for 2 people. Was flurry, is flurry for 3? If flurry's for 3, you got flurry.
Yep, Flurry's only for 2.
All right.
I remember because Cal flipped Flurry.
I'm sorry.
What did you get?
35, 34.
Okay. All of you guys will see the tiger leap out and jump into a shadow.
I like it.
And as it does that, Matatopa will stumble towards the shadow.
Wait, stumble towards the shadow?
Mhm. And I have to see if I can hold my balance. So I'm rolling prowess.
You got that increase though.
You got that increase
Let's
though.
see. So that's okay. So 38, 40, 40. So Manitoba will regain his balance and just sort of try to shake it off. But the mace in his hand, which is typically in his hand, won't be in his hand.
Oh.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
That's not good.
It's not necessary. He'll be okay. I'm still heading towards the front line because I don't want them pushing through anymore.
Okay.
Do you want to
everybody-
What, my arrow, what I hit or?
Yes.
Okay. So I got 119, 126, 117, 118. And then my copy got 127, 127, 120, and 126.
Okay. All right. So those will all hit.
Okay.
Um,
All right, do it down.
You'll notice that the front line, it just seems to be teeming with goblins and ogres,
Okay.
and there's just tons and tons of them.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm mad.
And they all look a lot
Mm.
alike.
Oh, like not like goblins before they were different. These look like they're just almost copies or something like that.
Yeah.
Do the goblins have really large mouths and could be considered a mouth goblin?
They would not.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah.
You can learn more about that on our creature creation.
But at this point, as you're getting closer to the line, everybody roll impulse.
Got it.
Sitting left.
Oh, what?
That is a 47.
Impulse. I got a 31.
I got scanned. This is a 26.
I got scared. I got scared. Oh, I love that.
So
That's not true. You're not scared, buddy.
Don't lie to me.
No. Think about it this way, right?
I get to go last.
47.
okay.
Last out of Wahuru.
What'd you get?
31.
Okay. And what'd you get?
Would you believe me if I said 63?
No.
60. Because I got a 26.
Oh, okay then. All right. So, and then for them,
They gonna be hurt. I want that whole line dead. Like yesterday.
Kill them all.
How dare they? Can big creatures use weapons? Like, I guess that's a weird. Like, say for instance, a dragon were like holding a sword.
oh,
It
okay.
totally could.
You think so?
I
It's
think
like
it would-
it's like, and then it's like swords like.
Okay. So,
I mean, it would probably prefer just to use monster spawns.
I don't know.
all right. So, as you are running, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. You're advancing on the enemy. Roll a d12.
Everybody?
Nope. Okay. You hear laughter. And you speak mud?
Nope.
Okay. You will hear,
That's the prime.
you will hear, and then Stitch will hear, finally, somebody worth killing.
Oh, dang.
I don't like the guy talking, so I wanted to kill him.
Wow.
I was
And
going for him anyway.
so out of the air
Uh-oh.
will drop
Uh-oh.
what looks like a beetle.
Oh,
And it will land in front of you. And if it were possible, the beetle would sketch a bow.
Oh, what?
And it will say something to you. And let's
My response is just gonna be lightning foaming again, and then like around the eyes, like just sparkles.
and
glasses.
No,
you will hear
Oh,
it's like the.
be proud, for your death has arrived.
Dang. Be proud.
And then
Your death
it
has
will attack.
arrived.
Okay.
huh. The carbon will react to that, but she's gonna be about 2 minutes late.
Oh, there it goes. All right. So it hit with one, but it got one.
Hit with
Wait, how do you
It
know?
hit with one.
Dude, wait, when it rolls a
oh,
hit.
one attack hit.
Yeah.
Oh, because it got a 12, but then it
And
got
then
a
it hit,
1.
and then it got
Okay.
A 1
11.
minus.
But it was just a. All right, so it's hit with one.
All right, let's see. Hopefully not another 12. They rolled another 12. Are you serious?
What?
That's rigged.
And another 11.
That's
Well, that was
crazy.
so close to hitting a 12 too.
They're waiting if it's another 12.
This die are weighted, but the carbon's waiting.
157.
What?
157.
Yeah.
Both.
That will currently hit.
Okay.
Dang. 157?
So
Fair. That'd be wild.
so it hits with 4 attacks.
Okay.
Let me get you in. Belac, come on down. All right. And okay. So you will take 104 damage.
Okay.
And
You said,
Oh,
are you okay?
no,
Can you not survive on the uniform?
bro, I'm off playing with like
It hurts.
a Willy.
Boy,
It hurts.
and it will say, and it will say, you will hear, this one might be worthy. And then it is Monotopus' turn.
Dang. Nice impulse roll, because you rolled higher than a 47.
Boy.
49.
Nice.
Yes, it's because of the
It's
flurry.
the flurry, yeah.
Yeah. And Seeing the creature, Manitoba is going to step through the shadows, and since I don't have the weapon, I'm just going to grab onto the creature.
Dang.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
I don't want you dying, man.
Manitoba's grabbing on the creature,
Oh no!
and he's gonna try to do something.
You got other weapons?
So, well,
You've called it from the shadows before.
yeah, but he's trying to do something because what we're gonna see if it works,
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and then I'll tell you what he was trying to do.
Yes, yes.
Let us see.
All right.
I'll
So
put it
first
in.
it has to be a touch attack. And it's gonna be. All right. I am gonna have Anthony roll for it.
What do you want me to roll?
You're gonna be rolling. It's okay. So just go ahead and roll a d12 for it. And then I'm gonna roll mine. Oh, but I have that flurry. So
Mhm.
that's
Oh,
okay. So roll.
got you.
Yeah. Good. So that was
I'm fighting a
50.
giant beetle.
I got a 7 again.
It rolled 157.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm good. You know, I feel like I got
Oh, that's so funny.
Get your stuff. Is it upstairs?
I just wanted to let him know what was happening.
Good God, dude,
Well,
a beetle.
All right. Okay. So Manitoba does grab onto it.
He grabs.
You grabbing a beetle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm on the beetle now. And
Dude, you gotta get off that.
I am going to try to take it into the shadows and leave it there.
Mm.
So never done that before.
Mm.
It's going to be a protean roll.
Mm. Roll high.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro was 157.
Right.
Yeah. It's going to be a protean roll.
That was a lot. I mean, even without my buffs, I was like, getting I have to roll like as high as I possibly could.
Oh crap! Ah.
No.
So sadly, Manitoba just goes into the shadows.
Oh,
Creature's still there.
oh no.
That's fine.
But Manitoba has more APR. And so he's gonna come back and
Try it again.
no, I'm just gonna
He was gonna heal me. He was like, "My sure purpose." I'm gonna heal him.
Right.
no, he's gonna tap his doll. Oh, but then I'll go down my MAP. I can't do that. Shoot.
Unless you use sure purpose. That's why I said. Because it's a free action.
Oh, I do have sure purpose. Thank you.
No problem.
So he's going to tap his doll, and try to paralyze this thing.
Mm.
That would be good.
Mm.
It's gonna get bestial.
Mm.
For real.
So-
I can do it.
Mm. Dude.
Oh. Okay, roll high.
3.
Oh,
That's not
dang.
Higher than
I also
I
don't
want
know
to
the
hand it to him.
really good.
Dang it.
Um,
So that does not help.
Okay.
Boy.
That's okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Might
And then
could have healed me.
Manitoba is going to
You got higher than 2 whole integers.
Manitoba is going to jump from it and try to take you into the shadows.
Ooh.
Yes, he's carried teammate in before.
Yeah.
So, but he's never tried to do anything as big as this.
Yeah.
So he's going to try to take you.
See, Myth is so enraged
Into the
she just
shadow.
thinks you're just gonna like land and you need someone to catch. So she's
Well,
not
no,
going.
he's trying to sort of tackle, like, so he's
so
jumping
they're
off of the
okay,
beetle
got you.
onto
So it's a
her
resistance.
and trying to, and just trying to just
Okay.
straight up
I can't then just face
take
through
you. Well, because you're not expecting it.
it.
You know
So
what
if
I'm
I
saying?
see you, then like,
Because you
I'm rolling
don't.
a
You were
resistance.
you were
Okay.
here
Gotcha.
doing this,
Okay.
and so
Okay.
he's just going to
Yeah,
try to,
we'll do that.
um,
Prowess, need prowess.
and so
It's gonna be rough.
yeah.
A 47.
That does not work.
Like I didn't
Yep.
get your prowess.
No, my prowess didn't get yours.
Oh, okay.
My strength is only up by. Oh no, you gave me
Pedestrian.
air
Yeah,
strength and
yeah.
dang it, I forgot
we,
about
we
that.
each have like plus 17.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
So-
God. Dang.
So then
No.
yes,
Oh, but I have pound for pound and you don't.
so
It was a 49.
so I would have 56.
Okay.
Yes. So you find yourself into the shadow.
Oh, you're gonna be pissed because you
Um,
just took someone you don't want in there.
You're
You don't want me in there.
you're in the shadows, and he is going to bring you out close to where we started.
And then it's my turn.
Yes, you're next.
Okay. Angrily now, because I was already pissed. You're going to see all of the lightning.
Oh, sorry. One more thing. He can grab out a potion, but that's
Okay.
So-
I imagine he's grabbing the potion for me.
yeah.
So I'm
But that's
gonna,
all.
I'm gonna take it.
I heard that.
I'm gonna drink it.
It's a 3d8.
Okay.
I heard
And
I gotta take it off from here.
and with that, not as angry at Manitoba, but still angry. I'm very mad that I was taken away and now I have to use my own methods to get all the way back there. 767. What is that? 13, 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll get a thank you. And then you will see the lightning course. I'm just describing how this is going. You'll see the lightning begin to course from like the foaming of the mouth, like all the way down, almost like veins on the end. You'll see the scales begin to break apart and pulsate like lightning. And then the eyes will they'll elongate and it'll travel across the body, like all the way to the claws and into the wings. And then she will let out like a huge roar. And like right as that happens, her muscles begin to expand, and then the legs expand, and then her arms and claws become bigger. Her jaw dislocates, and the fangs become longer. And right as the full majesty of a dragon appears before you, you'll hear takes off right to the beetle.
Good God.
Then, as he takes off to the beetle, you guys will see clouds begin to form.
What is your mother?
Storm.
Thank you.
You'll see clouds begin to form.
Wow.
And I will roll. It'll cover 6 miles, the storm.
Good God.
So clouds will begin to form over, and it's going to be centered where the beetle is as lightning begins to strike the enemies. And then you'll see a fog lay over the front line.
God.
And I'm still holding the sword coming in hot with the beetle just swinging. That's what I'm doing.
Should probably do that.
No, Shin can't. You know Shin cannot. Don't even pretend. Don't even pretend like Shin can even come close.
It's like you're like Walmart shit.
Oh, so Shin doesn't even have the ability to become a dragon yet. Get out of here. He can't even manifest. Okay, so so with that, she's gonna start to strike.
That is a 1. Hold on, I don't have the.
Oh, dang, bro.
Or wait, are you sending me the storms? Because I also have spells. Okay, I know what I think I know. Yeah.
Dude, what a nice intro.
Thank you.
Good God.
I'm going hard. Very mad.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. And again, I'm attacking with the sword because the sword said it wanted more.
Mm.
So
Mm.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay. There's now.
I'm missing a lot of content.
yeah, you did miss a lot.
Yeah.
So
I
the
just like came and like turned into a dragon and yelling really loud.
yeah, because I was like, whoa. No, that was not it. Quick rundown. So you guys are doing something with Hawaii Lappin. Well, with the rest of Wahuru, we came out and like the defender line, the people that we're with had been broken through. So like there are goblins and stuff, and there was a bunch of bodies from our side, just like they had been killing. So Myth got pissed and just zoomed towards the front line because she was just about to kill as many as she could see. On the way, she found some, and so did Nicarwin. Nicarwin, Helm of Pain, and did the other thing with the fear. Yeah, and then as they dropped, Myth shot them all with lightning, and then cut someone, charred them, and she did actually. She flew through someone and punched them with made knuckles that she made out of air. And then because they decided not to die from the punch, she cut their head off and then kept it moving. Then the enemies decided that, oh, this one is going to be worth our time, and tried to kill me. And then she got even more pissed. And then Maratopa, he got more impulse. So he was like, oh, these guys are strong. I got to save them.
He got hit.
And then it was, the beetle was huge. What are you talking about? The beetle was like, how tall did you say the beetle was?
Didn't say.
Oh.
Didn't say.
Well, he had come down. It was definitely not that. But it was a big one.
That was like really
No. Trust me. The email? Okay. And then
I would not. Animals are so awful every time.
I lived, he hit me for 104 damage and he got 212. And then he got a 157 to hit me. And I was like, oh, it's just like you wanted to hit me. But anyway, so now I'm gonna roll to kill him. With that boost. Okay. And then 8. Do any of you guys have group fight?
I do.
So you're not there. Anyone else? Maratopa is back. So the only one that made advances was Nicardo.
Honestly, if I was there, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Just to be that guy.
I don't.
But it wouldn't help in the situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's 149 for one attack.
Against this one, nope.
Okay.
149 hit.
I got it. Hey, look at it. What does that say? That's a 12, my boy.
That'll hit.
Okay. Then a 150. The 150 doesn't hit. I imagine. Okay. 154.
154 does not hit.
All right, so I literally have to roll a 12 as a dragon.
Someone else's roll.
I literally have to roll. That's fine. I'm just gonna get my free stuff. So I missed that. I'm just hoping for a 12. I guess is my last one. All right. So I got one in. That's fine. I still have a storm out and I still have the fog, so that's okay. So he's gonna get hit by the fog regardless, and hopefully he gets hit by lightning from the storm. So let's do some damage.
He said 156.
Okay, that's 10 plus 9, that is 79 points of damage as I just swipe up with him with a sword.
Okay. The beetle will the sword will impact the beetle, but it won't leave a mark.
Okay, and then
and the beetle will sort of skid back.
and then I'm going to roll the damage for the storm. Bro, I'm just looking out. That's 10. Another, so he got hit for a full 89. I'm gonna try and even out all the damage he did to me because I'm so mad that he's trying to hit me with a 104 and be okay with that. So 89 is not okay. At 89, and then
Well, so your storm doesn't happen yet because it takes 5 minutes to manifest.
but the cloud does. The cloud does the 10.
The storm, the damage comes from the storm. You're talking about the lightning and stuff.
The storm, that's 60-12 for a lightning strike. The cloud does a -12 to his attacks on me, and then it does 1d10 damage, him being in the cloud, the cube. It says it in the cube.
It hinders their movements, except for those of the storm driving are cut in half.
Yeah, and then you see the 1d10. It's written.
It's written.
It is written. I will go biblical.
Turn the page.
Creatures caught within the mist receive 1d10 points of static damage per round. The mist impairs the vision of all creatures except storm dragons. They
Create
cause
storm?
No, create
Oh, you're looking at cloud.
I did both.
Cloud. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said the 10.
Because
I rolled that.
How much APR do you have?
I, with all of that, have 48.
Oh, you were using free actions too.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm going wild.
I'm gonna just say my prayers.
Yeah.
Okay. How much static damage?
10. Another 10.
Okay. And I have to roll percentage.
I hope Myth doesn't get any loot.
Roll percentage.
I dare you to take this guy on. You know what? In fact, I'll just leave. I'll just let him come attack you.
Exactly what?
I'll let him attack you.
Exactly what?
Okay.
I'm not just.
Honestly, you carry your weight enough without the items.
No. I need them.
Yeah.
And now everybody's trying to nerf me because I did all that.
Bitch, I like what you're doing right now.
I like what you're doing right now.
I'm a
That's
fan
why
too.
you need to keep it up without the items.
No, calm yourself.
I'm trying to get to like your
Get out of here. You're lying.
I asked for it.
You're lying. You just said I was discount freaking shit. No, get out of here. Oh my God.
In the shadows, off to our left, is a creature that looks akin to a centipede.
That's another devil.
And
oh my gosh.
It steps out and strikes at so New Carvin and Stitch are there. No, Stitch had moved forward. So at New Carvin.
Right. I mean,
And
your investment. Yeah.
Either it will or it won't.
I mean, if 150, I think investment is higher than 157.
Wow.
And you will.
Why do you think that?
Because you're freaking me carbon. That's why.
157.
You have spells on top of your investment is high. And then you have the,
I have spells that put me at +8 investment.
It would be 160.
Whoa, for a hit?
Um,
Well,
Are you sure you didn't mean to say
and you will,
106?
I'm like,
you will hear.
not gonna lie. I made my point. I think it's time to go.
yeah. Like, I'm not mad no more. I'm not mad.
And you will hear. You will hear. One. Save a morsel for me. As this is but a slight snack.
Oh my God.
And so, what
Oh
would
wait,
happen?
it's 14.
What's 14?
You gave me the stuff for 11, or 11.
Oh, are you 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, those numbers don't add up.
Boy, good God. This is not fair.
I know, right? I know. It would be really nice to have some items.
This is that.
Maybe I can help a little bit more.
Hey, you're helping. You're helping. I cannot help. Yeah. I can add like 2 strands. Oh,
She will
pretty minuscule.
I mean, look, it's up to you.
then one.
Being big is actually worse than being humble. Than being
There we go.
minuscule.
157.
Okay, yeah, this is it.
157. 160. How much did I take?
Okay.
She's sort of laying out. some
No, dude, you're gonna be okay.
stuff.
You think? It's funny how you say you think.
I'm saying if she dies,
You also
All right,
thought
all
I
right.
had over 150 investment.
she
Yeah,
dies,
the
but
one.
fights it.
There's a one. So let's see.
I really got mad.
Oh, I gotta put the one out. I took it from there.
Mhm. This is not okay.
All right, so
My God.
that is,
No, the one is better.
she is dropping
No, yeah.
30,
You die here, that'll be your 4th death.
45, 57.
Hey,
We might all be.
Hey, look. Hey,
Yeah,
like I said, when you see the dragon leave, I feel like
That's a
that's a sign.
Yeah.
You see the big wheels.
I don't know what year you
96.
Oh.
So
Wow.
So assuming they all hit 96 points of damage.
87. All right.
You're okay.
God.
And
You dead?
No.
then
Are you
Stitch's
almost
turn.
No.
Wait.
My
Don't
turn?
you have
Mhm.
the-
Stitch's turn.
I'm not almost dead.
Okay.
I'm praying to my goddess.
You're not almost.
I don't know what.
Let me roll right now.
Where you going?
Okay.
Have mercy.
How much
Jesus.
damage is it? 96.
96.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
But it heals 80. 96.
So what are you doing?
I'm saying a prayer.
Okay.
You just saw him do this.
No.
What are you doing?
I can pray in my head, man. I'm like, all right, so I'm saying, aid us in this battle. We fight these demons on your behalf. And then I'm gonna go ahead and you know what I'm saying? Good God, for the centipede and the beetle.
Little Debbie.
Little Debbie.
All right, man. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot.
You got a 12.
Nah, I got a 9. Sheesh. No, I don't.
I didn't hit with an 11.
Yeah.
I don't have faith in us.
It's not. I'm not. It's not good.
Because
It's not good.
Who are you trying to hit?
Neither one. Let's go with
It was here to catch bodies.
both of them. Okay, I'm gonna. Where is the centipede versus the beetle to me?
The beetle is the closest to you, but it's a little bit behind you
Okay.
because you were sort of ahead.
Okay.
And it jumped on.
So I can shoot the beetle in the back, right?
No, I'm trying to think.
I can shoot the beetle in the back.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
You can shoot the beetle on the back.
All right.
You can try.
I'm trying.
Yeah, well. 124.
I'm thinking.
Oh, I got 12.
Okay.
Oh,
You see
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, roll that again. Roll it
Please, please.
again. No.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
hey.
come on, roll that.
Hit,
Yeah.
hit it.
Hey, hey.
Hey, but I did hit it though.
And then hit.
All right.
Let's go, big sticks.
Whew.
Hit him. That damage.
No, that's a 7. That one didn't do anything. 122.
Oh, you just rolling to see if you and the shadow band.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you roll damage later.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's see it.
7.
Oh, that wasn't it.
And 122, and then the last one.
Come on, man.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna get you a 12, bro.
Come on.
You just gonna 12 it up.
Oh, you did get 12. Oh, I got 12. My sister came through. 124, and then let me do my copy. Good God. 124.
I mean, technically, I could have been his copy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we were rolling and shooting at the same time.
124.
I'm trying, man.
Another 124.
I'm kind of salty that as dragon. It's still good.
And then 119.
I can't become a dragon.
God.
So I don't know how I feel.
117. The 12. Yeah.
You got close.
Yeah, you're right. I can become like twice myself.
oh man. No, you can go
40.
Yeah, and lose the ability.
Oh, dude.
You got 40?
Yeah, for
You
damage.
40 on the beetle?
Yeah.
Harder.
What the beetle say?
He don't see me.
The beetle.
Mhm.
the-
Oh, he don't even care about that
Yeah.
40.
um,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
and cutting to the other beetle.
That's suspenseful.
Yes.
What
All
are
right.
you doing?
Not this.
You guys
Oh,
are in a tent. Uriah left and took you guys to a tent
Y'all in a
because there were supposedly a bunch of secrets in there. And
you're unlocking your chest.
you have approached the chest. There's basically nothing in there, but it's a big chest. There's 5 chairs around it. And there's 2 statues that look to be like insect-like. You think they look like sort of humanoid praying mantis. And you can roll inside to see what else you can tell about them.
I said a prayer that my God said that to
Okay. Yeah. no.
39.
Okay. You notice that one is facing you,
That
and
was so wrong.
the other one is not there.
Is it 99?
No.
Okay, 45, not 39.
Okay.
I'm literally fighting
Wait, is it
devils.
nighttime or no?
I'm scrapping with devils.
No. So one was facing, one is facing you now, which he wasn't doing earlier, and the other one is gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't do that.
When he said 156.
Was it gone previously?
No.
I'm gonna tell them that. Yeah, the things they're like moving, and one of them's gone.
What?
Statues. One of them moved, and the other one's gone. I feel like that's bad.
Right,
I
you
thought
should
that
have
shouldn't
been
be-
one of those are
What?
I'm gonna look for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say it. You should have just gone.
Can't do it.
Oh,
We heard you, yo.
boy.
Okay. You won't see it.
Yes.
But you do see that the other one is looking
Mm,
at you.
mm.
What's up, big dude?
My name is.
What's the dealio?
You know it.
And
Assuming they're a predator.
Do you speak?
I understand that.
Do you guys speak mud?
I do.
Are they a predator?
You do speak
Are they a
mud?
predator?
Man,
Yeah,
my
that's
brother
what they
really gave me some
Why
ideas.
have you entered the chamber of the hound?
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
I like that.
Hound of Demmis, bro.
Oh,
Chamber of the
snatch it.
Hound.
Oh, come on, y'all.
I can just imagine a big dragon pulling out a card. That's crazy.
Single card.
That's what I'm doing.
Taking an awful long time to think.
Yeah.
No, I want to die.
It is not going to sit there and wait forever.
That's like 4 seconds.
So
Now,
Translate.
it is.
this is the hound's quarters. The Demmis one. I'm gonna say that in halfling.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll.
Oh, you can't speak.
Have I unlocked this chest yet?
You can't speak halfling.
Are you trying?
Oh,
He's a
What am
halfling.
I?
I
So-
wrote these in half.
So, do you, what proficiency do you have to pick class?
None.
Okay. All right. Try it.
I mean,
He said,
How are you trying to do it?
bro,
Okay.
Wahuru all lies together.
Boy.
hold on. Let me explain. Let me tell you how I
Okay.
would use alchemy.
All right.
Look, I have
Alchemy.
frick, what's it called? The one where you can make non-magic potions.
Yeah,
Infusing
brew
properties.
Using the
No, yeah, it's infusing properties.
Okay.
That is chemistry. Hold on, I'm going somewhere. With chemistry, I could, in theory, make something
All right.
that
Go
would
ahead and
melt
roll.
the lock.
But no. So go ahead. And roll.
But no. But no.
No problem. Are you going to sit there and start brewing something right at this moment?
No, I just had to.
This is quick brew.
He's
He
bugging out.
said it's a quick brew.
Yeah.
Don't take
I mean,
much.
it doesn't really help me out.
We're getting eaten alive by beetles, bro.
Right.
Nah, we
And the city people.
Okay. You feel like you're doing something?
Is it open?
No.
Hey, should I just like?
Do you think the hound would want you doing this?
yeah, of course.
Okay, what hound do we
We
talk
found that
about?
out.
Because I've never
Right. Look,
the hound of Demmis. Is that the one I'm talking about?
I know my.
There is but one hound in this area.
I don't even know what this
Charles
area
knows a hound.
is.
Rolling pulse.
Oh no.
Yo, dead too.
Oh no.
Yo, why don't you chill in the
I
bed?
think it grab this and run away. Which I'm gonna say it had.
But I don't know what he do.
He can run.
What
He has
dude?
legs. Is he crippled? Then he can run with those.
You mean Koei Lofton?
Yeah.
I'm just
Bro,
saying.
if he sees y'all dipping,
Yeah.
we dipping.
Right, rolling pulse.
So I have runner 320, 320 range movement. All I'm saying.
Snatch and
All
go.
I'm saying.
Grab and go.
It's not right.
Bro, 20 feet tall.
Okay, rolling pulse.
Speed of lightning.
Please have good impulse.
Get a high 30.
That's 11.
34.
Okay, okay.
Mid. I'll take that.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
at 49. I was 47. I'm just gone.
Boy.
All right.
This is.
They still going before us.
So does 131 hit Reaper?
Definitely not.
You know that's a lot.
Yeah, it does.
I was like, yeah, you know he lying.
I'm 300 EP below all of you. Why am I in this situation?
You're not, because I'm lower too.
I'm still below you.
Dang, you gotta really start showing up.
So
I thought I got
so it will hit you 4 times as it sort of throws out his hands.
Damn.
Stand along, stand along. Dude, we're so dead.
Yeah.
Did he have to approach me?
My next character is gonna be a mage.
I
I
don't.
think it's gonna be a full
Well, that's
mage.
true. He would have to approach you.
Huh?
He would have to approach him.
No, you guys were at the chest. It was standing right near the chest.
Oh, so y'all approached it. That is crazy that that happened.
67.
That's why if I would have known that, then I would have moved.
No,
No,
you
67
take 67
damage.
points of damage.
That's
So-
survivable.
and
Yeah. A lot less than one.
oh,
No.
Oh, that's not okay.
Is this
What's
the-
up with these 12s? We're confiscating your dice.
Right. You
Yeah,
of all people.
How come he rolls twos every other day? And now that he's busting out the biggest,
Yeah, he was like, my
No, David.
Wow. He
Oh.
said, my token's gonna try and do this. Rolls like a 3. The enemy. No, I'm just gonna do this real quick.
You really want
to- Dave's entire career this stream has been the guy who rolls twos every time.
You're lucky.
Where
as a new character
are you
for
getting
it.
these
I'd be
12s
really
from?
mad right now. If I
Yeah,
did.
good God, y'all. Right before the convention, we all been dying.
Yeah, we are here. We got new set of
We had a character.
so
Oh
you
Lord.
take 78 points.
Whew.
Why is that more?
Because that's the thing.
Why am I taking more damage?
Because you don't see the one standing behind you.
Oh.
That shanks you. So now it is you guys' turn.
Grab and go.
He said, I'm gonna revert to the halfling band camp. That ain't the Zulu, man.
No,
No.
Rika's
Can I
first. Rika's first.
let him go before me though?
Yeah.
You're going before me.
Okay. I have plenty of API.
Okay.
So let me think something through. Because I don't have.
Out loud. Like you're gonna
No,
talk
not like physically.
Oh,
I'm just
I'm
getting
gonna
out
do
loud.
this, you guys. So we
Guys,
can-
I.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if he's still alive because I know once I leave dragon
It
form,
could
I'm
potentially
hurt.
work. Yes.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Yes.
I
There's a
might,
chance.
I might not.
It's
be
not
able
made for that, but it could definitely work. Yeah.
Hear me out.
Go on.
I
you
shoot
do
it right
first.
up.
Okay, I have a question.
Because it's a small little thing, like my coins. If I shoot it out of the slingshot, because I don't
But you don't have it loaded into your boat.
I can load it in.
You can, it'll just take longer
Why?
to do it because you're not just simply getting something out. You're getting something out, put it in your thing, and then you're shooting. So that's a longer action than just.
He got quick draw.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Ready,
happen.
weapon.
Literally, there. It's
So
not a
what are you
bow,
doing?
though.
Get ready, weapon.
It's a
So,
slingshot. It's the same as all my other things.
So basically, how much does making a clone cost?
I mean, it depends on like what you're trying to do. Just
Wow. Clone.
or just making a regular clone.
Yep.
I mean, you make clones a lot, so
Two.
it's not going to cost you. I'd say in this situation,
One.
in this situation, I'll give you one because that's what I wrote.
You mans right there.
Yeah.
You mans.
So maybe come to the battlefield.
You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy.
Man, we gonna be leaving.
I'm gonna make a clone.
Okay.
I'll clone real quick. Then the one that's behind me, I want my clone to like stop them, like get in the way of me and them.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Then I want to get big. How much is that? That's only 2.
Okay. Growing. I think that's 2 or 3. All right. What else?
I want to get big. I want to pick up the chest.
Okay.
And I want to tactically retreat.
Okay.
I want to say, let's go. And then I leave it.
Okay. All right.
That
Okay.
should be like what?
That's all of your actions for this turn.
Really?
I mean, you're getting big. You're picking up a chest.
That's like 4 in and of itself.
No.
Picking up a
because-
chest is more than 2.
When you're carrying things that are heavier than normal, yes.
Because your RM goes down. And stuff, too.
and
Yeah, but if
so-
he's leaving combat,
Yeah. So
he's leaving.
so this
combat.
is taking
Oh,
basically your turn of action.
Okay.
So
Do I get my extra things?
yeah, you can get some extra actions. Yeah.
Did you see?
Also, I have my clone stuff.
Yeah, use them to book more.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
I
I'm running harder. That's what
I don't know where we started, but I'm gonna go like that way.
Okay, so
I'm gonna do it
you're
Yeah.
just gonna run out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere they would know I would go that way.
Okay.
Then I want my clone. I want to do something, so I might as well
Get him killed.
ready weapon attack. Just for fun. Just
Okay.
why
Get a
not?
12. Get a 12.
What's the worst that can happen?
Get a 1. Okay. All right.
I ain't got mine.
All right. What are you
So
doing?
does a 100?
I'm waiting for him to leave. So is he gone? Is he out?
In that case,
Yeah.
make my clone explode. Not full AOE, just that way.
Interesting.
First time
that
ever.
you would say that.
Uh-oh.
Because
I feel like I don't like that you said that.
They're right.
Mhm.
Right.
as you exit,
Uh-oh.
roll a 12.
Oh, no.
7.
Roll again.
12? 12?
10.
10.
Okay. As you exit, you see 4 creatures that were like advancing on the tent. Just pop.
Cool. Like balloons?
Sort of like that. Only it's like an eruption comes from the ground and just pops, and they just flatter.
Good creatures or bad creatures? Like
You're
Dead
in-
on my side.
They don't matter.
You're in the middle of the enemy encampment.
So bad creatures.
I usually go.
You're in the middle of it. Oh, so you should come to the front because you have to go back anyway.
Come on. Come on.
I can go to the back. I could go to
Bring the
back.
chest with you. Come on.
I don't know. I'm not running the good side. I am not running the front.
You have to get to the front to get
That's
to
tough. I'll find
outside.
the way.
All right. And
Just get a whole story.
you will hear, baby, this is so much fun.
Can I explode my clone?
You want to do what?
Is its mouth open?
You never let me roll for it.
So, did you ask Koyalathan?
No, he's asking you.
Don't ask me.
Can I explode my clone?
Yeah.
Explode my clone?
You want to do what?
Yeah, you helped me last time, so I want to got a clone in there. I want it to blow up, like from the chest, and just like, you know.
I don't know. Well, let's see, baby. But where's that other one? Are either one of the monsters' mouths open?
Ooh.
Roll percentage.
He's gonna shoot something in there and then dead.
Just listen.
He just
If it works, I'm gonna be very happy.
and gone.
And gone.
So it don't matter.
Oh, you said percentage.
Yeah.
That was a good
Oh,
one.
guys, we're over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they appreciate it.
Yeah.
With all the craziness that's
I
happened,
want to get back to Anthony just once, let him get his round in.
I want to leave.
6.
Six.
I want to let's get back to the estate.
Oh, so yes. One of them is yelling to the other one saying, don't let the little one get out of here.
So I just hope he starts to say no.
They say that. My clone is
Ready
going
weapon.
in.
Throwing that red weapon and releasing it into the mouth.
Ah, okay, roll to attack.
Could have done that to the beetle. Homie, I don't even know there's a beetle. Yeah, that's funny.
Roll well.
What you got against the Beatles?
Not beetles, giant
You'll
fighting
see.
devil beetles.
You'll see.
He said it looked like a big
I'm
old
not
centipede
trying
come out.
to
and it's a
hit
beetle.
it necessarily. I'm trying to just get it there into the show.
Okay, all right.
He rolled prowess with the whole
That is
He has a plus like
Okay.
17 or 19 to his prowess.
Yeah, exactly.
And he
Hence why I'm not trying to mess with that.
You got a
Hence why
one.
I'm going the other
But I
way.
saw a 12.
Where's your total roll?
Total.
You're fine. You'd be fine. You're so stoned. It wouldn't even see. It powers.
123. 123. And I'm not trying to hit it. I'm just trying to get in there. And I've been shooting small pellets my entire life.
You
No,
that
was entirely the Beatles.
You don't hit it. But you do
Sorry,
shoot the
my
armor.
bad.
So
I didn't
roll percentage. If you beat my percentage, then it breaks.
So higher.
Yes.
All
I
right.
want higher.
You're gonna beat my percentage.
All right. Put that high energy in there, bro. 100%. Quite literally.
They've got
77.
You beat my percentage. Okay, so you hit it right here
Yeah,
and
92.
bashes, and the red death explodes into its face.
He is just stepping.
Nice. Go.
Wait, you're stepping, not tele. Oh, never mind.
No, 'cause I gotta tell them to leave.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I'm gone.
You talk about telling me to leave.
I'm retreating.
Okay,
I'm telling him to go because of Red Death, and I'm telling dude to go because of Red Death.
okay. All right.
I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm gonna out one antidote. And I'm gonna use that for me.
Okay.
Gotta go.
Um,
Gotta go.
So, as soon as you come out and you say that, are you going to resist?
I could walk.
Okay.
Stretch my legs out.
Yeah, Hawaii Lofton's going to grab you too.
Get some cardio in.
Time to go, babies.
Can you
Back
tell
into
me
the
what's
ground.
going on with dude?
Hold on, while we're doing that,
Does
can
it-
I go
does it,
like, can I go and like explode the thing, like focus and just like
So, as you're in him, he will try to explain to you. You just take a big breath, hold it, and then like that. Let me see it.
I'll do that.
Do it out of the front end. You go.
That'd be hilarious.
Come on, baby. You can do it.
Backfire for
Something
real.
like
That's what you get.
Backfire.
that. As I get a what 40?
40. Okay. So in the tent, the one double has this stuff explode on it, and it's getting into its face and its mouth. And it starts to try to claw at itself. And its blades are starting to cut into its skin.
Wow.
As it's trying to get it out. And the other one's coming to inspect it. And as it's getting close, as it's getting close, the halfling explodes. And so it's just like warm blood, just like smears all over it. And as it's doing that, the red death merges with the blood.
Oh.
And it starts to
2 for 1.
to mold into both of them, and they're like dissolving.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
It's my Red
Yeah.
Death.
Just more. Just more.
Back at the front lines.
It's my frag grenade.
There's more.
It's my Red Death.
As
We both killed it.
the massive devil in the air starts to casually
Stop sucking.
it starts to casually walk down
Whoa.
in the air, and it will say one. Well, you will hear this.
Okay.
The rest, unless you speak mud, will
Well,
hear
not
it.
until Bruce gives me some items, I would be able to speak mine.
So
That's great.
you will hear it say 1, 2, 3
Myself.
Oh, no, it's the 3.
on them.
Question.
I do not see the one that had called me here, but it is no matter. I will come down and finish them all.
I have a question.
Yes.
I get it. Did the -12 affect the roll that hit him?
The -12
The fog.
affect what roll?
You rolled a 160 to hit him. The 12s, was that with -12? Like he rolled a 172?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just
So-
starts breathing and just doesn't
So he is coming down,
Mhm.
and he will tower over you.
Mhm.
By how much?
And
She said
oh, over her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, easily by 40 feet.
That nigga's bigger than me.
And
Say a prayer.
he will reach behind and he will pull out a blade. And the blade seems to be like a sliver of the moon.
Oh my God.
And he will take a swipe.
Oh no.
What?
Hold on.
I-
Wait. You can't live that.
Right.
It literally it hasn't even been my turn.
I want to get back to killing. He said, I want to let Anthony get his turn. I want to get back to killing.
I thought it was a heavy turn.
It hasn't even been my turn.
Just catch the blade. It's not
Why?
like
This combat started at like 8 and it hasn't been my turn.
He rolled a 26.
I rolled a 1 for impulse, man.
It was so bad.
I can't play
watch
it.
him die before it gets
Oh.
Try to catch it.
Can I intervene?
Just like
Wait, he's moving in the cloud. Oh no. Oh yeah, he
Force
moves
a-
into the
force a
cloud,
strike.
so that means he gets
Force a-
hit by the cloud.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
kill it.
that was 2.
yeah.
That's 2 points though. Better than anybody else.
No, yeah.
Oh, and the storm is
So-
still forming.
170
170
With the -12?
to hit.
to hit.
Well,
With the -12, you roll a 170. That means bro is 182. We are dipping that hits you, yeah.
my investment is 127, so I can hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's crazy.
That's how that works.
Actually, that's under win, so he's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
My lord.
no
And,
way he doesn't die tonight.
So,
I
He's like at like 2. He's like no way down.
With some red death.
Oh, Lord.
so
Put some red death in the
that
clone.
is-
I just give you red death, you
Um,
drink the red death, and then blow your clone up.
Wait. Is there? It is a fortunate strike because he's coming down, right?
that's 56.
Oh!
56
It's a
damage.
fortunate strike because he's coming down, right?
It's not a
Yeah, it's a fortune strike.
no,
Honestly,
because he's not coming down to you.
But I'm a full dragon,
Yeah,
so like
but
I
you're-
take up
But
space.
you're way over
Yeah,
here facing
I have
you.
so much.
But you were facing them, and he is over here.
It's like even the prehensile tail doesn't.
You gotta be aware of it. You can't
I'm
just.
aware. A giant thing that's 40 freaking feet taller than 7.
So,
I don't see that.
I get hit for how much again?
56.
56.
Nicole was dead.
I'm
No.
yeah.
What?
No. Did you?
It's not my turn. I can't do anything.
You don't. Do you remember the sheet? Do you have the sheet?
Yes, I have it. I haven't been able to.
Come here. Come
Okay.
here. Come this sheet.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
So the beetle is dead already.
Yeah. Anderson feed on his
And
last
he
breath.
party needed it, right?
I'm
Actually, technically, it's not part of it since they don't want to even let me have anything.
Actually, the explosion from my clone actually carried the red death all the way into this thing.
That's
And then
right.
now it's dead.
That's right.
So,
Into the storm of doom.
Cloud, clouds, and everything.
Yeah.
and every enemy in there.
The end. Yeah.
We actually had one.
Red storm clouds.
We
Like
won
that.
this
That was
one.
it. That's all we had to do.
So,
They needed the storm.
you're right, and you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double halfling and
All right.
half.
So you're still alive.
X sort of.
Well,
You catch the blade?
So.
so
Changes things, huh?
well, I wish I had known that that was how that was supposed to be used. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I have to see.
Did you even get hit earlier then?
8,
I mean, it is now because
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
regardless of how that happens. Alright, then. So that would be 128. I'm at 168 now.
okay.
Oh, you're good. Okay, I was nervous.
He's chilling.
Yeah.
Well, have you stressing?
Yeah. I really thought he was gone.
Wow.
All right,
Yeah,
wait.
so-
So what did he hit at?
56.
156? Okay.
No,
yep.
172, I think was it what he hit
It was 170.
Yeah,
that he rolled.
172 is
Yeah.
above 168.
Yeah, so he hit you.
Yeah.
you. No, it was
It was 170 he hit with.
okay.
With the minus 12.
Yes, yes.
Oh, 172 with the minus 12?
Yeah.
170.
Oh, so 160. Okay, I'm at 168, so I'm good.
No.
Big luck.
No.
Which was the 12 had already come
That
out because he had
already
entered
come
the.
off. He hit you.
So he
still
did hit you. He
with
did
the
hit you.
negative.
Yeah, I got
Yes.
hit still.
Yes, because he
Dang.
rolled well.
That's crazy.
So you
Yeah,
got
I give
56.
somebody minus 12 to hit,
Yeah.
and they still hit with
Yeah.
170.
Uh-huh. I was.
Do you have like a
One, but he only rolled a 2. So
Okay.
so he won't hit the 168.
Nice.
If that you were at 168, right?
I was at 168.
And just out of curiosity, what was that?
No, I'm not telling you.
No, because I need to know if I'm getting
No,
hit.
no,
So I'm rolling two.
Well, he's not fighting you.
I'm still at like negative 30. Or wait, I got hit with 56.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at negative 26.
What did he get for the 70? The 170?
Huh?
I was at 30 vitality and I got hit for 56, right?
That's like
Okay, I don't think you did that right.
You said I'm at 30 minus 56.
Okay, here. Come here. Yeah.
That's
All right.
26.
Bring your- bring your-
TV. We're trying to save this boy.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay.
Yeah. Oh gosh, you're not even close.
No.
Yeah,
You need a sheet.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's up, Harold?
Alright, I'm
You're fine.
Other people out here actually risking their lives.
But he does miss you that second time.
He's out here all destroying everything, being chilling. Everybody else out here pulling everything they
we
got.
struggling?
He will miss you a third time, but then it's 171.
My God.
So tell me how I'm barely breaking 100.
Okay.
What is going on?
Right. Same here. Same here.
Slow down.
I got 99.
No, not even trying.
You're a dragon. You're a dragon.
So outside of that,
Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah. You get no sympathy from us, yeah.
You are
Yeah. Not at all.
Absolutely.
But finally,
You're struggling.
it is Nicarvin's turn.
that is back in mind.
Now that it is the Carbon's turn.
I said we just go to a 10. So this is only like 30
So
minutes.
the second thing, does that just happen to everybody or is it one at a time?
Huh?
Does it happen to everybody or is it one at a time?
I'm gonna check the stream.
Well,
chat.
Everybody.
it has to be whoever is there.
I'm there.
All right. So is it everybody around me who's there?
That's an enemy?
No.
Hold on a second.
Yes, we're around you.
I gotta see when you guys no. So he would have brought you guys back. So they are just now arriving. So everybody is there.
Okay. Sweet. So it affects everybody.
Yes.
Okay. All right. As Nicarvin is getting struck down by the hound, she is going to.
What is she saying about it? What is it?
Hmm?
She has to tell them what it is. Like,
Please. Enlighten us.
All right.
will
Okay.
so they can understand what's.
Nicarvin is going to, as you see her claw tear through the gloves that she typically dons alongside her armor, she is going to call out to this glint of moonlight that can be seen in the air. For Wahuru, the herald will fight, and alongside her, the hunter self. And you guys are going to feel the hunter self bestowed upon you as you guys receive double vitality.
As a dragon?
20 to hit and damage and investment.
Whoa,
And
20?
plus 10 to spell dominance and magic resistance.
Relax. As a dragon? My
No.
boy!
My boy. You said my boy. My boy.
No, the halflings are there.
I still can't. That's crazy.
Bro, with the 22?
You said plus 20 to hit.
Plus 20 to hit, damage, and investment.
Yo,
And you
that
get
is
plus 10 to spell dominance and magic resistance.
my God. You don't want this problem. Okay.
What was it again?
So dominance.
Oh, how do I have cheat codes?
I've said it 3
Out of
times.
all of
I'm
them,
so sorry.
I can control my blood sometimes.
You get double vitality.
You can just pull this out of nowhere.
Yes.
I can make my blood flow.
You get
He
20
can add
to hit
20 to
damage.
all of our stats.
20 to hit.
I feel like there's a
Yeah.
really distance.
It's 61.
20 to investment,
That's
and 10
66.
to spell dominance and magic resistance.
My
Okay, so
God, that's awesome.
20 to investment. So minus
One thing you will notice
as
as she does this is that when she does this, music will ring out in your ears.
Yes, that's so
And
great.
You will feel all of your wounds mending, so that you are now at double your full vitality.
Do my as well.
Y'all don't want this.
All right.
Y'all don't want this.
Wow.
Plus 20 to my damage?
You're not like out of range or anything?
Oh my gosh, my vitality is looking nice. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Hunter.
Wow. Hunter self.
I gotta do math. What's
What would I
319
do to get a
double?
319.
Like this is a special third eye thing?
Okay,
Like, what would I do to get a third eye?
okay, thank you.
No problem. I didn't help you at all.
You did help
Wow.
me.
I gave you that, but I didn't help you do that.
That was you.
So basically, I did help.
You.
Okay.
Not a word.
Wow.
All right, so now it is your turn.
All right, so now
Wow, boy,
if it's my
Tom.
turn. Would just
Well, if
gonna,
I had a third one,
Yes.
you're
you're gonna see Carflin.
That'd
She
be
is the
so
Dwarven Cleaver, and her shield is going to recede into her. I would say blood, but it's not there, so I guess it would be like the greave here.
Okay.
And she's going to like jump. I guess she's just going to basically like slash at the hound with her like dagger claws.
At this point,
Okay.
do we see this?
Yeah.
Are we aware?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, we would have felt it and heard her call, and now you can see him
All right.
because that would have gotten your
All right.
attention.
Thanll you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Still round 1, turn 1, by the way.
They're really
We're
going
first.
crazy. You missed a lot.
Yo,
We came out swinging, man. It's okay.
Is it even with one wing here? The one that I'm
He said, hey, let me start.
I want that one. That one.
That one right there. Let's start calling names.
No, not that one. Yeah, you.
One way.
Yeah.
Come here, Mr. Dick. Come on.
Yeah. I feel like you're
Even with
missing
the
one.
speed?
This one?
I don't have any speed.
You know what?
Oh wait, no. Not 138. It would be 144 because I'm raged.
Okay. All right.
I am raged. How much I forgot about that. That explains why I was so mad.
That will almost hit him.
Almost, but it doesn't.
That's not.
Okay.
How much was it?
Can I sweep in and help?
It landed on
I
the
got
side,
you.
and I don't. count the
Yeah,
side.
yeah, you got it.
No,
Get
landed
it. You got it. You got it. Let's do it
Okay,
again.
all right. Let's do it again.
If it's lower, take the first one.
Okay. I got a 12, which is a guaranteed hit.
Okay. We got a singularity. Go
All
ahead.
right. I'm gonna go ahead and do my 2 other rolls though. Okay, 8. That would be no. I have to do the math on this.
So hold on.
One, 6.
You got a 12, and then you're doing your 2 other rolls first.
Like
I'm doing my
attacks.
2 other
He's trying to
attacks.
do his
attacks to see what hits, and then he's gonna do damage.
Yeah.
But
Well, you have to roll again.
roll for your 12.
I rolled for my 12 and I didn't get the guarantee 12.
No, he didn't get the
I
Vanderbilt's
didn't get the
delight.
Vanderbilt's
He
delight.
got the singular.
Yeah.
So he's just doing the rest of the attack.
I'm doing the rest of my attacks. I got
You
a.
could have turned the.
I'm just saying, yes.
Oh, because we had that.
Ah! No, but why would you do that?
What?
Yeah.
You fight
I
the
mean,
hound.
the thing is,
You have to
rolling
fight
170 with
exactly.
-12.
You fight the hound. Right. It's the hound, y'all. It's the boss.
I do think Zebulon's gonna be worse.
No. Oh no.
He's carrying a moon blade.
We're already dead.
Oh.
Zebulon's direction mad.
Oh.
Zebulon explodes, just like your clone.
He doesn't land. All right.
Get another 12 and roll a 12.
Exactly. Please, whoever got 12, please do that.
All right. Oh wait, no. I have 3 attacks. Okay. That one is a
Not a 12, yeah.
153. Okay.
I think it's probably like 160.
That doesn't land. I have -4, -4
Ooh,
rolls.
that's not
These
bad.
basically have
That's
to be
not
12s.
bad.
Okay. That doesn't land. Last one.
12.
12!
And then double.
Okay.
Are we doing the no?
No, that's the one I'm changing to 12.
Okay.
Oh, but
Yeah.
Yeah, because you roll it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Woo.
It could
All
have
right.
been a regular
All right.
12.
All right.
First, I'm gonna go ahead and do my. Okay. First, I'm gonna do the damage on the first one.
No.
Just- Okay.
Boy.
Brother.
Okay. 21. Oh wow. And then that would be 21 plus 20. 41 plus 18. 59 damage with the first swipe. As Carwin leaves a gash in the hound's, well, a cut comparable to the damage of the hound across his shin. And then the second one, she's got to roll for the special sauce. And that's what, a 10 and 20?
Yes.
Yep.
30.
All right.
It's only 30.
I got
That's
a 6 and 7, 13.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
What's 13?
Roll a d4.
All right.
Oh, it's
got you.
13 the arrows.
2.
Okay. I rolled a d4 as well. You want to take mine or yours?
I'll take yours.
Okay. All right. So, the hound stops and looks and backs up from you a little bit. But he doesn't seem like he wants to leave the fray, but he doesn't seem like he wants to fight you at the moment.
Oh, that sucks. He's dying today. He's dying. He's gotta die.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and try to terrify him and then strike him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, put some fear in that.
All right. So that'll be terrify.
Yes.
Plus I have the extra strength, so that'll be
Oh.
58.
Yes.
Yeah!
So a look comes over him that oddly enough, your Vanador's Delight was also terrifying. And so you just further instilled that into him.
He was like, I'm gonna tear.
So he will. Dang it.
Dang it.
I'm just trying to see what is he gonna do.
No, my party's gonna
I'm on him too, so I'm on that fortunate strike game. I'm on him.
He is actually going to turn and try to flee.
Fortune strike. All right, I get 2 of those.
Which is not something he would normally do.
Fortunate. Fortunate strike.
What you get?
I got an 11 out of 12.
Bro,
Okay.
you don't get.
Regardless,
He got a 12.
Yeah, I thought it was 12.
That'll be, originally it would be 109 plus the 40. That's 149. But I have the extra plus 6 to hit. So that's.
Now, all I need is the 1 week here, and then we're cool.
But then I also get the plus 1 to hit because of the fortunate strike. So 106.
So 156.
156.
Okay. You will hit with ease.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Perfect. Perfect.
yeah.
And then the next one. No.
You got a 1?
It's a 1.
Oh my gosh, if you get a darkly carved in I'm running and then I'm gonna kill that one.
No, I land the first one with the second one.
All right.
Okay. By the way, do I get to roll damage for the second hit as well?
Yes.
I've
Okay,
been on it. I've
so-
been on it.
Okay, so I have to roll damage twice with the claws. The first damage will be 9. Okay, so 9 and 5. That's 14. Wait, hold up. Okay. That's 14. That's 54. That is what's 54 plus 18? 54, 18. That's 64.
72.
72. Okay, that's 72.
What are we talking about?
I got an Excel spreadsheet up.
83 damage for the Vanador's the light strike itself. Okay, and then the second one will be 8. 8 to 10. 10 plus 11 is 10 plus 11 is 21. 21 plus 18 is 39. 39 plus 40 is 79. And then 79 plus 10 is 89.
Okay.
Also,
All right.
all right, now I'm rolling.
Oh, and then add +2 to both of those because I get +2 to hit damage.
And that made all the difference. No.
Oh.
You got one. All right, I'm going in. I'm going in on the fortune.
And then
Alright, so-
as
Fortune strike. Yeah, you guys are
Okay.
out of the ground now.
Fortune strike too, right? 'Cause we all see this.
No.
He's 40 feet
No,
tall.
I was trying.
Yeah, but we're not close enough. No,
Oh.
we're not close enough.
You sure? Think it in.
But he would be definitely.
He said,
Yeah.
sure.
How much that cost?
So I'm going to give you this option, but if you do this, you will get a fortune strike on you.
Oh, to fortune strike him?
No, from the beetle.
No. I'm saying to fortune strike him, I get a fortune strike on me.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I want that. I'm killing that. I want him dead. He's running.
Right.
You're not on him. Okay, so while the storm is forming, let's just keep that in mind. So he's still in the storm. He got a 1.
Oh.
He got a 12. That's fine. No, the beetle.
Oh,
Yeah, double 12.
I'm messing with
Anyway,
Possibly.
it can. Well, so it is a 172 to hit the hound.
Should be.
Is there a cut on the back of the house?
And I'm using the sword.
Could there be a cut
Um,
on the back of the house?
Could I
You take
make a
55.
clone
Okay.
of its
You said what?
With the sword, 172.
You hit him easily.
Okay.
The sword
55.
doesn't leave a mark. And you hear sort of as if somebody is throwing up.
Okay. While he's throwing up, he's gonna take 93 points of damage from the sword swipe
Okay.
because I want him dead.
Are we like close?
No, probably not. If I imagine his vitality is comparable to mine with the
No,
boost that
no.
he just did to me. I imagine it's probably bigger than. Yeah. Okay.
Like not geo. Biographically speaking.
biography.
That's what it is.
You're like, oh, that ain't right.
Yeah.
Let's go to this.
Yeah.
So are we close though?
Yes.
Like
You guys are Now, you guys are right next to the dragon because Hoya Laughlin would have brought you into the circle of.
Oh, so then you guys would see the storm clouds forming,
Yeah.
and you'll see the big cloud of smoke.
Hold on, let me stay in here real quick. Can I make a clone? Is it bleeding at all, the hound?
The hound is yes.
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 First, I want to make a clone in its blood.
Okay, roll protein.
Ooh, my boy! What happened to the hacks you were talking about? Okay, you got the you got the +20. I had to roll. Get out of here.
40
false. Hey,
40 I'll roll up and be
40. Where did it go? Oh, here.
40 protein. Roll my papers and 45 alcohol. Just in case.
Okay. So you will.
No, 46.
You will create a clone from his blood. It looks like you. Only it has like antennae.
Oh.
And it has wings like a bug.
The clone does?
Yeah.
Is there a clone?
Hold on.
Because the hound is dead, right?
The hound is not.
Is there a shot on the back of the house?
Hey, look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Shut up.
How are you gonna be salty and do something cool at the same time?
I thought.
Big J.
Explode my clone. Hold on, where's it bleeding? Where's this clone at?
It was on its back because that's where he was
Yo,
running.
it is paralyzed. Its spine is gone, bro.
You're gonna try to explode it on its spine.
In the spine.
Hold on.
Where the blood was.
Yeah, I wanted to get like right in between like
So
these.
you want to go swimming down to its spine.
Yeah, like
Okay.
up like here because this is where.
Roll
Paralysis.
to make it, do you have any swimming proficiency?
Yeah.
I have tread water. I have swimming. I have runner. If that helps.
Then you got anatomy and general knowledge. Yeah. Hold on. I think his dice were a little. Hold on. It was cocked. No.
Is it nighttime?
It's night somewhere.
It's dark.
There's definitely.
Wait, we saw a moon earlier.
The sword.
That's
the
the
sword. Yeah.
Like it's still a minute.
It's the overcast. It's dark.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
So your clone is swimming down into, but it's not there yet.
That's what you rolled. You rolled that. 12.
What are you doing?
Well, I can explode anything. It's fine.
Put the right back.
It's fine. When it drops out of the sky, paralyzed.
Okay.
Hey, right there in my hand.
You said that about you can't.
Oh, open.
That's my kill. By the way. If it is paralyzed, that's my kill.
Can I teleport on top of
My
the
turn.
house? Because it's
Yeah, because you're
it's
not going
like
to give me
it's just a
anything.
thing.
Where would it be? Where would it be right now if it wasn't paralyzed from you?
In the middle.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Take 12 every time it moves in the store. Get out of here.
Exactly. It wouldn't move. It's not moving
It's
anymore.
running, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
So now
focused
I have
on
to
you.
kill it in a different way.
If you're going to try to stay there, you're going to have to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour it all
I
out.
can loop them.
I'm just
Wow.
gonna throw it out.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna teleport back.
Okay. All right.
No, let me get something good. I swear I'm gonna be bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn into a dragon.
I'll give you one, so
All right, guys. So, so your clone is swimming down towards its spine. Reaper teleported and emptied the whole bottle of the remaining bottle of his red
No,
death. Oh,
yeah, he bought
okay.
2.
Okay, so he emptied the whole bottle of red death into it.
I feel like it's really Wahuru, honestly. It's not halfling game. It's Wahuru. You got the bonuses.
Right.
I'm dragging
You gotta forget about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave.
It is not looking happy.
I feel like y'all can see that now.
Yeah, I thought so
But-
too. Yeah.
The damage stuff isn't going to take effect right away. So it is the next round, or the bottom.
Yeah.
Um,
Is the next round's bottom?
no, it's the bottom of this first.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the bottom. No, I'm just folding you guys into
Oh.
the bottom of that. And so what happens is the first one, the beetle,
sticky ball
inside
of your butt.
will
Wait for it. This thing is live.
cast a spell
It's on.
on you.
Guess
So roll magic resistance.
Oh, okay.
I
I
might
thought
see.
when you said
I
it
might
will
roll
cast, I thought it.
Oh, no.
I was like,
mean,
I don't get the resist. Like, I was like, that. Yeah.
And it would be, that would be 63.
Oh yeah, that don't hit.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Confident.
Then
Yeah. I rolled bad and it was an 80.
it
for
will
magic
try,
resistance.
I want to drink its blood so bad. Like now I can't.
That's because of that guy right there.
I wanna
He rolled a
drink it.
12. I'm really tired of these 12s, man. Switch dice.
There's no way he's circulating.
So-
Switch dice. This is like his 8th 12th tonight.
That was almost another 12.
okay.
Is it 11?
Use your other set.
So
That was the other set.
it takes its
No, change seats. Change seats.
Yeah.
it throws one of its legs up at you, and a ray of light
It's a 12.
comes out at you, and it grabs around your neck. And so it's around your neck.
Okay.
And you hear that's the wrong
Number.
enemy.
Yeah, you're gonna be extra mad. So it's around my neck.
Yeah, you hear that's the wrong enemy.
Oh yeah, he did mess with the wrong one. You're right. You're right.
You have to kill the big one there. And you notice that
Oh wait. So the sword tells me it's the wrong enemy in front of me, the one with that has me around my neck.
that's what you're hearing, is it's the wrong enemy. You have to kill the big one there.
And I just hit the hound though, so I heard that's the wrong enemy when I'm dealing with the beetle, or did I hear it with the hound? And
You heard it with the hound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In other words, I think you killed me.
And so
That's fine. I hit the hound though. I'm cool.
yeah.
I'm just saying. When I
So that's what you hear.
All right, I'm gonna face the. I'm gonna
But
face
you
the
do take
got your assist.
Yeah, y'all know I was there. You know I was there. I put something down.
you take 12 points of damage. 12 points of damage from the leash
Okay.
that's burning around your neck.
Okay, like a boss.
Yeah.
Like a boss. Dragon right now, actually.
Yeah,
So
well, are you like
yeah,
black?
dragon. I'm a
Are
sword.
you a black?
I'm a
It's storm dragon.
There
Black dragon. 'Cause
is
you can't
where-
on Twitter.
No, you better not. No.
Not gonna conclude it right now.
No, we're not.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah,
I-
it's my turn because you're out of combat.
Plus, we
You left it.
next week
I
we'll
just-
be
So
here
it's
next
my
week.
turn. I need a response.
I just
How
got
you do it, though? Week before?
Yeah.
I
I
just
just might not get that character sheet back to you by today.
Oh, don't worry about it. All right, so damn fan, we're going a little bit late.
I
just-
just my job.
So
So
it was
since-
all whiny baby.
so
I don't want
since-
to stop.
So since,
All right. Not your turn yet. Not your turn.
but the beetle just went.
Huh?
The beetle just went.
Yeah, but my top was first.
Yeah, but you're out of combat.
I'm not out of combat.
You dipped out of combat, and so it was just me and the thing. That's why you weren't even around to see everything.
No. Manitoba saved you.
He did not save me. He made me waste APR, so I
Yes,
go back
because
into
you
the
flew
front.
back into
Yeah,
combat.
to kill these guys.
So
You're
now it's
welcome.
Manitoba's turn.
Oh my gosh.
Manitoba will
He did come in clutch with the potion.
go at
I'll give him that credit.
I'm not gonna lie.
That
the
potion was
centipede,
nice.
Use power friendship for this.
And he's going to try to step through the shadows and summon the mace that has gone again.
What's gone?
The mace left his hands.
So you can't summon it when you came out?
Well, he's going to try now.
Okay.
But he has to roll Protean. Okay, he does not summon the mace as he steps through the shadows. And so he will go ahead and take out this old sword.
You have
that
boundary gear.
he has.
Take out those swords. Take out the good swords.
Use Caliph.
Literally use Caliph or
He would have
compass.
to dig into that stuff, and right now he's in the middle of combat, and this is ready weapon. So he's grabbing the
It's not even focused on you anyway.
it's a sword he's never used before.
It's got me by the leash. You
So he will go ahead and I'm just gonna go start swinging at it and hope I don't get a 1.
Flip towards you and bite it.
You got a 12?
I got a 12.
Yes! Yes!
He gets a and with it.
Hey, hit his pencil. Man, hit his pencil. Hit his pencil. Yeah, it'll pop, man. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. No, seriously, do it again, man.
Oh, that's right. We can change it to a 12.
No, don't change it to on this thing.
The centipede is a demon. You know, at this point, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So the next one was a 1.
Oh, word.
No way.
No. I'm sorry. I'm calculating.
Oh, 1 something. Got it.
We got 20. We got 10 or 20.
20.
You guys have 20.
Okay.
And you
All right.
budgeted 40?
So
So
one. Okay.
Hey, I'll
So
take
then
a
I will hit the centipede.
I'll take whatever.
What would you damage?
It was 150.
I'll take a 40.
You hit him with a 150?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like with the
I have anatomy and
but I wouldn't be upset. I would be happier.
So that's 2 more hits.
I would be far happier if I did get me. But don't get me wrong.
So 1 more hit.
Good.
So that's 4 hits.
Okay.
Now, I need
I got you.
you to roll a 4, you to roll a 4, you to roll 4, you to roll 4, you to roll 4.
Do you want the metal or do you want galaxy?
Um,
Don't matter.
I'll give you galaxy.
That's a 4's a 4, baby.
I got a 4.
I got 4.
I got
I
a
got a
2.
4.
I got a 1.
Of course.
okay.
I'm scared.
So you got, okay, the 4s did it then. All right.
You got 4.
I was just trying to figure out what it does.
The 4s get it.
Yep.
So yeah, that's bad. We get it.
No.
It got quiet until it got.
No.
The 4's actually
I got it too. I tell you, I got 2 sets of dice.
I'm dyslexic.
The weapon is an enchanted weapon.
Okay.
And I haven't used it before.
Okay.
And it has an elemental factor, but I wasn't sure what elemental was going to be. But it's the sun.
Yeah.
So,
Building up abilities, but then literally make
It's blood. It's blood.
but it only does.
Could you imagine summoning a clone or like almost blood urging the sword?
Your
because you have
blood comes out. It just makes it sharper.
Yeah.
Makes it bigger.
You can make it sharper.
Yeah.
You just made a genius play.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's my turn next. I know what I'm doing.
Hey.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh, you about to find out.
Are you doing the
I'm about to.
all together.
Yes.
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 259.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
I forgot.
On the beetle?
No, on the centipede.
And damage.
Like there's a centipede and a beetle?
Nobody's
Yeah.
hit the centipede yet.
Yeah, nobody.
No.
Okay.
I,
All right.
I'm looking for one wing.
Okay. So now it's
Is the centipede alive?
now it's
My turn.
now it's now it's Beetle's turn.
The beetle
I'm
got
sorry,
48?
that was the no. Sorry guys. Beetle went first, then Matatopa,
Then me.
then you,
Right.
then Centipede.
So it's me.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like 5 of them. Yeah. Me.
Okay. So with the sword that's in my hand that's been talking to me, I'm going to coat it and like try to make it sharper with wind. Like I'm gonna instead of create a full weapon, I'm
okay.
like
He wants to make
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that with it, and then with the leash that he has on me, I'm gonna yank him with it.
Oh dang.
Right at the neck.
Okay.
And we just start hacking away at it. Does a 171 hit?
Okay.
It does it?
Does he have to roll anything to make it sharp?
Go on. What are you doing? Are you doing more attacks?
Yeah, I just didn't know if it hit.
I'm not gonna tell you yet.
Well, I was gonna spread it, so I like if the attack didn't hit, I was gonna keep going until one hit, and then yeah.
You believe it hits.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna attack again, and that's a 168.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack the centipede with a 170.
You're gonna. So you're trying to attack a different creature.
Well, because I thought they were here, so I was pow, 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 pow like.
Okay. You
That's it.
Okay.
Are they within reach or are they not? Because if they're
That's
not,
fine.
then
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna just keep attacking one.
Just go ahead.
Where are they? Because that determines what I'm doing.
You are big enough that you can try to hit both of them.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, no, I'm
Well,
hitting because I'm gonna get feedback from the sword, whichever one, and hopefully it'll tell me which one I'm actually supposed to stab. I don't know yet. So centipede, 172 for the centipede. I believe with my APR. Did anything happen to the APR?
The APR is still the same.
Okay. So
What a loser.
well, I still have a lot of APR though. I'm still at like 48. So I'm gonna keep swinging as much as I can. Yo. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right?
Oh, you got a 3, bro.
It hit something, but okay, it was definitely successful. And then that was a 173. So I'm just spreading. I'm doing 3 and 3 so far. I don't know how much APR the sword is.
That's not mine.
That's yours.
No, that one is a 6.
6.
Yeah.
So 3 and 3 is 6 attacks. So that's 24, and I'm at 48. So that's half.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, great.
All right.
Sure.
Let me see your sheet.
My shirt.
Okay.
With shirt
It's a little
purpose.
stuff right now, so if you need to look for something specific, let me know.
With
Check out and find it.
with shirt purpose, I'm doing one last thing. Where is it?
What spells did you have on?
Me?
Yeah.
It was rage, clay armor.
You had rage. You had boulder strength and bear strength because I gave it
Boulder
both
strength
to you.
and bear strength.
And then I think you did give us both clay armor and you gave me static armor too, but I don't know if you did just me and you or did him.
Okay.
Boulder strength gives +4 to investment, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
And
So I
then
have boulder strength and bear strength and clay armor.
my last move was going to be this because you gave us a +20 to our investment.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my last thing was
Okay.
this.
So
With my shared purpose.
Roll damage.
Okay. With my sure purpose, I was doing something because I wanted him to suffer since he wanted to shackle me. I'm going to hit him with a.
Dave, did you change something?
Oh yeah. What I was gonna say earlier. I have anatomy and field dressing if that helps with my clone finding the
Let
spot.
me see your feet.
Like
Let me
right place
see
in
your
your
feet.
Also, I'm gonna do something on my turn. It's very
Okay.
Rage. Where's the block?
All right. So
Oh, okay. And then that's what it is. So it doesn't have multiple people.
Right back.
So my sure purpose makes stones collect onto me out against rock armor.
okay.
But that was the sure purpose.
So roll damage.
The damage with each, I get 6 attacks. So let's do that. 4 plus 81 is 85 for one. Okay, that's a 9, so that's 90. Another 9. No, that's a 6. So that's 87. So 85, 87, and 90 on one of those enemies. I guess the beetle.
262.
Okay, so
So
262.
85, 87, and then 90.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
on the
All right.
beetle.
So you take 85 points.
Okay.
You take 87.
damage.
Yep. And he will take 90.
Whoa.
Because the
He cast a
the
spell.
dragon is attacking you.
Huh?
Wait, but you said I resisted it.
I didn't say you resisted it. I said
Yeah,
you
you said
tried
I
to
did.
resist it.
No, you said I got more than that.
No, you rolled mad resistance, and
It was
then
higher because you said he was in the 60s, and I was.
you didn't resist it. But then you heard the voice, and the voice was telling you something.
Right?
I swore you said he rolled a 66, and I was like, oh, that definitely didn't hit. My magic resistance was 80.
Maybe that's what I thought too.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. That was for the first thing you tried.
I'll
And
try
then it
something.
did again. Remember, because before it didn't, the ray didn't come out at you. You know, and then the next time the beam came out at you and surrounded you.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. Yes, the first one did not hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second one did.
That's a shame, man. I'm not trying
so-
to kill y'all. I'm sorry for this
No,
damage.
no hard feelings. It's all
I'll
right.
try to
Hey,
roll low.
listen,
I'll
after,
bring somebody.
after I
It's
take
okay.
care of the hound, if you're still a problem, I'll make sure you are.
Just for that, can I direct my next I can't have him thinking he can do that.
Now it is.
So wait, I have more attacks. I only did 3 of the damage. Like 3 attacks. I did 6. That were,
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll.
okay, that's an 87. That's an 87. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. 90.
Ooh, dang.
Okay.
Ooh.
So 87.
Ooh.
Wait, if it's knee carbon, can knee carbon have the 90?
Roll a 10.
Just a 10, not even the percentage.
Just roll a 10.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah, roll low.
Roll low. I rolled a 5.
Why did you need to look at my
Okay. Take a mini
You know
carbon.
he's hitting.
Okay,
So
so
Nick Carvin got 90.
okay, 90, and then the other 2 are 87.
Okay. So you take another 87.
Are you not dead, right? No, okay, because you got double your vitality.
Okay.
Oh, but my
Right.
investment is going to be hard. I am so sorry.
And so it is the big demon's turn. But
Did it roll a
he
12?
is
'Cause I didn't
continuing
get
to
roll that
flee.
one.
Huh?
Did it roll a 12? Because I didn't get to
Yeah, remember I
resist
rolled a
the
12
other
and then
thing.
I rolled a 1
Oh,
after that.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even get to roll the resist.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
I
big
did.
demon is continuing to feed
I'm
you,
pretty
say?
sure.
Yes.
Okay, so is it my turn now?
Mhm.
Is it my turn now?
Let's see what
Okay.
It is Stitch's turn.
All
Okay.
right.
Why did the
All
guys
right.
bless
So
You're a real man, you just cancel a lot. I can do it.
So from my
That's just me.
vantage
So
point,
you've seen,
I'm gonna hit you.
you saw that
I'm gonna make sure I do it.
the
You
beetle
hit me again. I am.
threw
Dead.
like a magical lasso around the dragon,
okay,
and then the dragon attacked your
Oh.
comrades.
okay.
Wait, does it do more damage because I coded it? Or does it do less? I didn't
It does
add
not.
anything.
It does not affect it.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
All right. So that's what I see right now.
It's a very good thing that my idea
Alright.
is out.
So then,
You do see myself off to the side fighting the centipede.
okay,
Are you okay?
all right. Which is closer, probably the beetle, probably.
I'm
closer.
not used to having
Yeah.
300 some help.
Yeah, I mean the beetle would be
I
like
could be
yeah.
Okay, all right. So what I'm gonna do?
You are.
Oh,
You
wait,
are down
I got to
to
take off like, wait, how much damage?
I
Did you
did.
do?
Dragon had you.
99. Oh, so I get to take 18 off.
Something.
Bro,
You're down to 3.
there's this proficiency. I don't know.
What's
the
why?
proficiency?
I'm really behind every single one of you. Hold on. I'm not trying to hit you. The dude got a 12. His enemy got a 12 on mind control.
Very bad.
What do you like?
No, wait, are you talking about like blue no resistance, which is like 10% off of any sort of attack? Blue no resistance does that. There are some things for like 15
No,
damage
there's
per
one
day.
that like
All right.
is with 15.
I wasn't trying to kill you.
All right.
I literally, if you didn't roll a 12, I
So,
would have I'm sorry.
I am going to
I
go
was blessed him, which is weird. I don't believe you.
to the beetle.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot
I
the
don't
beetle.
know.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. All right.
We get all this good.
Going. Roll a 1.
You know what? When the spell wears off, I'm still attacking.
Roll a 1.
No,
Roll a 1 again.
come on, you got it. You got it. It ain't a 1.
It's a 7.
Okay.
Okay, so
That did work. That one.
Can you cancel another 12 with a 12 word? What? Like if they roll a 12 and you
Got
roll
a
a 12,
3.
can you cancel it? Just with the chance to not
And a
hit
5.
you guys.
Now,
hold on. So you got a 3.
yeah, so 168 and
Okay.
170. For my
All right.
copy.
So you hit the beetle with the first one. Did you also add the 20? You added
Yeah,
the 20.
everything.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Roll damage.
Okay.
That make a
Oh well, no, the beetle hasn't been hit that many times. Okay.
Like
So
if I got a worse
the
spell?
second one, you hit it twice.
Possibly.
Okay.
But
So
if
roll
I go
damage.
down,
All right. And in my copy, does it get 3?
I mean,
it's a dark
Okay,
meat.
so-
yeah, dark you.
No, not at that.
No, because
Okay.
it takes me down. So,
All right. So,
Your copy will get your regular buff though, so it's 20.
And then
Okay,
it would be
all right.
the
so
opposite.
99 and then
No. Literally what happens is like the negative comes in. It fights who it is.
91.
You're not in the 20s though.
Huh?
At the
That's why
20
we were
cells.
fighting that. and you probably
Well, yes,
wanted
but
to
your
go
perceived group is the enemy.
I did.
Huh?
No.
You should add the 20.
Yeah.
You guys.
No.
Yes.
You do more than 70.
Oh, you're talking about it's like from.
Oh, you're doing damage.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was
Okay.
like, yeah. I was like, what?
All right. Okay.
All right.
If it's in theory
All right.
also affected by this
All
Let's
right.
ask the lore master.
All right.
So-
matter. Master, I have a question.
The beetle looks pretty shabby.
All right.
Did not look too shabby earlier.
But
It's a beetle.
it is still
I mean,
there.
if he did
All right. And then my copy got. Wait.
Yeah, your copy has 3 shots now.
Yep.
So go
Well,
ahead and
okay.
shoot.
Wait. So I had 3 with the boom, but then I had 2 more hits though.
Okay, so shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is not the boom now. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So and this is me. All right. So,
Better do the next round because
Well,
so
I'm not gonna have
9,
any card, I think.
144. I got 1 more. I got a 1.
No.
Got 11. So
So then roll your third one.
I have a question. Well, we both did.
Okay.
So if I got a Lore's Folly
12.
while
became
being
dark.
mind controlled.
Okay, so 12.
Yep.
All right, so you got 2 hits.
All right.
Roll
So,
the damage.
Got it.
Got 12.
Nice.
So that's
Let's
70.
go. Big stitch.
Another 12. That's 70.
Okay.
Okay, so as you're shooting,
Oh,
your bow, the arrow releases, and just for a split second, standing over you, people can see an angel shooting at the same time.
I can't.
And the angel's bow is aimed down, obviously. And so both arrows hit the beetle at the same time.
Hey, you gotta
And
kiss, you know what I'm saying?
it starts to sort of melt, just starts to like eat away. And it's
Am I still hearing?
and you will see as it's doing that, you will see the leash start to dissipate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm losing.
Kill me
Now, my copy still got to shoot.
now.
Okay, well, I mean, your copy don't want to shoot at this.
Right.
It's done.
You know.
Who's your copy shooting
The
at?
centipede.
Okay, all right.
I want to heal.
Can I leave combat
Yeah.
real quick? Just so I can dump heal. I don't know how to do it with APR. Or you
How would you leave combat?
Tactical retreat.
just teleport away.
Yeah.
It also works. I have a question.
I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
Heal. Centipede. I'll just ask it on my turn.
All right. So you're shooting at the centipede.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
How bad are you?
140.
Okay.
Got
Hey,
one.
Yeah, you're sorry. Okay.
I'm worse. I'm not crying like a little baby.
Got a 3. So that
You're
was
worse than
He's got half your health.
Was
and
it
you're
from one
still-
attack?
got a 9. So 144.
Bro, you only got hit once.
You got hit
Oh.
twice. Yeah.
139.
Double his
all
health.
y'all
and you're-
twice.
Is dude
Yeah.
dead though? Is
The beetle? Yeah.
No,
I got a 12.
I ain't do nothing yet. I can't do it
You
yet.
only shoot 3 times.
Huh? No, the copy. The sure purpose. Right?
It does not get sure.
Ah.
No, no. You-
I
yeah.
do have a
You
question.
get that, huh?
Why doesn't the copy get sure purpose?
He has to share a purpose. The copy
What?
doesn't.
No.
But the copy is exactly him.
Right, exactly.
The copy is as sure
It's
as
okay. Okay. So do,
It's actually sure.
Yeah.
It's sure.
Just do this one
Well,
time.
what if it, but no.
okay.
Dang.
Dang.
All
All right.
So,
So has a storm
I'm
come?
just gonna cast Rejuvenate 2 on me a bunch until I'm.
No, you can only
Okay.
cast it once a day, I thought.
all right.
Because it does
Is it my
something else on top of it.
Yes.
Does it do
Yeah.
stat points or does it do
I-
the
Me and all my 2 vitality.
Okay.
Dude.
The crazy thing is, I don't have enough APR to heal and do what I want to do.
Oh, like,
So I'm just not
heal.
gonna heal.
You should heal. You should heal.
So I'm
You should
going
heal.
to.
Hold on. No. Famous last words. I'm not gonna take that potion.
Yeah, you should heal.
Okay.
You know
If
how many
I
people we
die-
lost?
If
Right.
I die and the hound dies, that is better than me surviving and the hound surviving.
You are not about to kill yourself and
If
take
you
my
die,
health,
you
bro.
can't blame it on me.
Wow.
Because you had the opportunity
No, if
to
I die,
win.
that's all.
What are you doing?
If I die, that's all.
All right, then I get. Then I get.
What are you doing?
I'm taking that.
So, first I have a question.
Wow.
Does anatomy and field dressing help with what my clone's trying to do?
That one's not on me, man. I can't.
Yes.
I would like to reach out to Piali and Kaifus, and I guess Caliph now, thinking maybe there's a shot. I'm gonna reach out. Do I have to roll alchemy to reach out to them? Kind of tall.
No. It was about the. Go ahead.
Yes.
It was
You
about
said?
the things that read.
Yes or no?
Spell cost a lot.
Yes. Roll alchemy.
So if it doesn't do that, you're fine.
43. I'm gonna reach out
Okay.
to them. I'm gonna say
Couldn't I just cast Rejuvenate on myself?
I ask that you help me in this endeavor.
Regain my stuff.
I am trying to not only
No. That's
help
why
our
you
party,
do it.
but also help you and ridding the world of a vile enemy that is harming, that could harm all of us.
Okay. And you will You will hear. So, is there a question there?
I need help because I want to make my clone explode and cripple them. And I need help.
I don't know how to help you with that.
Oh, let's do that.
Says conflict. Are you? What do you need from me?
Oh, no. This guy can help me. You probably get to.
You need help.
I mean, vitality will help. Health will help. Right in.
Oh, that I could help you with.
All big bets. W person, really. W person.
Will you open yourself to me?
Already what?
Meaning, will you share your blood with me?
You only got one.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
How do you reach out to California?
I'm gonna
I mean, right now it's like 3. You're just concentrating. So
I'm already bleeding.
okay.
So I'm just gonna like.
All right. And you reached out to which two?
Rejuvenate 4 is 10d12.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll leave it
good.
Okay. Typhus will appear gradually as you see him scooping your blood out of the air. And starts to consume it.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I guess.
This is from our backstory. Somebody doesn't know our backstory.
We know your backstory.
You will feel vitalized
How much is revitalized?
for 33 points. As
I thought it was something more. I thought
as he then steps into your body.
There you go.
And disappears. You feel like your senses are sharper.
Wait, how much was it? 36?
33.
33?
So now you're at
I'm not even at 40.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that much.
Okay.
And you feel.
Is my clone there yet?
Your clone, you have to roll prowess.
Oh yeah, your sharper blood clone.
That's fine. That's fine.
You really
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't got a problem with it. It's 23.
The clone is not there yet. The clone seems to be having trouble. Anatomy is different in a devil.
How different can it be? It's human.
Well, it has an exoskeleton versus.
It's already
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, but you're trying to find the
75
spine, and
parts,
you're
so
not really sure where to go.
I feel like it being blood will help. Because it can just.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
It's not there yet.
Since I'm out of combat, can I teleport out of the mountain and look for the one lane?
You're gonna try and
Out of the
solo it?
mountain.
Like, can I teleport out of the mountain? Because aren't we in the mountain?
We're not in the mountain.
Oh, shoot,
We're
Oh, shoot. I
fighting.
forgot about that. 38.
We're fighting at the bottom of the cave system.
Welcome to the front
Yeah,
lines.
that's-
Sorry
it's
that
in
your
the-
welcome
the
basket
mountain.
was a big
Because
wooden sword slash
Next to the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's in the mountain.
It was that.
from a dragon.
That got exploded. Oh, you weren't here when.
I was like, I'm so glad to
Then I
see
blew
you.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they blew it up.
That's wild.
So anyway.
Now you know why I decided to go home.
away and look for it.
Yeah.
Like, you teleport like up.
Okay.
I'm
So
really
you're
trying.
looking through the army.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Because
right.
I'm healed.
So what are you doing?
I have 5 HPR left.
I can cast no more spells.
But I have very little vitality.
Okay.
I have plenty of 2d8s.
You hear I'm here to help you. Let's kill something.
Oh.
Kaifus is, yeah. I forgot about that.
Hey,
Stop talking.
It's just
I don't think my status right now. Stop talking.
He goes right into you. Man, I forgot about that. That's crazy.
Stop. Could you maybe possess my clone instead of me?
Ooh. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the hound.
One moment.
Oh.
And you feel it leave you. Okay.
Bro, if both of my
roll
characters
prowess.
combined to come in clutch,
Roll prowess.
12. That was a 12.
Oh, then that's not necessary. Okay. So
Yeah.
he's getting to the spine. And do the roll alchemy.
don't forget the
That's what I didn't want to say it. because You're gonna try.
Oh my
It's
god!
a 12. This is an attack. It's an attack.
Double
This is an
12.
attack. It's a 12.
Oh.
Roll again. Wait, are you
roll
gonna
again?
change? Oh. You
That's
better
right,
change
it's a
it. You
12.
better change it.
It's 12.
No.
It's changing.
It was a 1. But I'm changing.
You said that's crazy. It's a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
the hound, boy.
Woo.
14.
Wait, what? Why did you do oh, okay.
That's a 20.
I was like,
20 out of 10.
Okay.
This guy's not having a good day.
14.
Wahuru.
Yeah, the hound.
We
Yeah,
are.
he
We
went
are.
right. Yeah, he went. No.
All I gotta
We're
say
talking
is-
all this stuff down. We were literally thinking in our boots. We were trying to run away and everything. We need to get up out of here.
It's time to go.
Roll a D6. D6. Go ahead, man.
Caleb.
3. Should have been 6.
All I'm saying is when the halflings show up, we
Okay.
I already did my stuff. I
So
already did my teams.
That's some
So,
bull.
beyond-
I'm just not.
so beyond this, the hound, who do you feel would be the most dangerous foe on the battlefield?
Oh.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean,
Currently here,
yeah, that's
that's gonna be.
Well, no, because they've been putting in the work with Simpy, so wouldn't it look weak? Or is it still good?
No,
It's
it's still
looking
good.
good.
It's still good. Yeah.
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 He's Gucci.
Okay. Roll insight.
I hope this doesn't.
Zebulon is on the
Oh,
battlefield.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's the most dangerous. Kill him.
That's okay. 37.
Okay. And then roll knowledge.
What's a shame.
20.
Okay, you will recall hearing,
With that?
or not hearing, you recall seeing there's the centipede, the beetle, the hound,
And Zebulon.
and
1, 2, 3, and somebody.
you heard 1, 2, 3,
Oh, was someone commanding them?
but you didn't hear 4.
Mm.
Looking out now,
Go ahead and hit that.
you will see
I'm gonna need that from you.
what looks like
Oh,
a-
one-winged demon.
no, it's like a scorpion.
Yeah, scorpions are worse than centipedes last time.
We gotta
And
go.
it is
Things are running out.
rapidly approaching.
You can win.
And as it's approaching, it's like just smashing even its own ally.
It's probably that thing. It's probably that.
How
Okay.
tall is it?
I don't care. It's
Right,
like-
yeah.
I, hold on.
Right.
I
It's good
do.
enough
And it's coming
power
towards us.
to know your
Yeah.
own dude.
Yeah.
It is.
It's you.
It looks to be, and it's not very close. It looks to be about 60 feet
Whoa.
tall.
Oh.
He makes him look tiny.
Yeah, I'm kind of a little bitty dragonfly.
Yeah.
That thing is going around. I'm a dragonfly.
60.
Wow.
And you hear a voice saying, This foe
We're still gaming.
this foe will be dead soon.
Mm.
Oh god.
Shall I contend with that one for you, brother?
Mm.
Yeah.
Very well. And out of the blood will arise a draken.
Mm.
Now, boy.
Does he have black scales?
He has black scales,
Mm.
but the skin underneath them is oozing with blood.
Basically,
And-
I rebirthed kind of.
As he flies through the air, his wings. As he flies through the air, his wings drip
Oh
blood,
no.
That's kind of fire.
and where they hit on the enemies,
Oh.
it burns. Where they hit on the allies,
It heals.
you receive.
Oh yeah, give me some of that. I need some of that now. I need some of that. I need that on the
That
spot.
heals us.
Dang, that's sweet.
Well, I mean, the break.
All I'm saying is,
He literally made a dragon.
So
Patrick.
54 points of vitality every time the blood drips. Or
Wow.
50 point punch.
Did it hit me at all?
You will receive it as it's flying away.
Wow.
And it will do battle with the scorpion.
All of it.
Wow.
We all see this, right?
We all see that.
Will the hound like
That's nice.
fly down towards the ground?
I'm gonna help the other
The
guy.
hound,
I feel like 2 dragons going after this.
the
thing.
hound feels
Especially with
like
the
it
bucks in his
convulses,
mouth. That
and
might work.
its back bends,
I'm gonna help Caiaphas.
and it just falls out of the air.
I'm gonna. Can I?
It's not your
And
turn.
the sword.
This is still my turn. I have free actions. I have free actions and
You
the
are one.
PR.
So, how far is the hound away from?
The hound,
Yes.
the hound is, I mean, he's not far
I don't
out.
wanna hear it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh,
Then, how much APR would it take to catch up to?
I can't feel bad.
Oh, it's one.
Oh, all right.
Heals and
Then,
heals.
in that case, I'm going to use one, and then,
Hold on, guys.
all right. So I'm gonna use. Wait, claw is only 2 APR or 3?
Claws, 2.
2. Okay.
I don't know, what is, did I list it on your sheet?
It doesn't say how much APR it is.
All right, we'll just 3.
dragon form.
Um,
What did you say, 2?
Okay. All right. So 2. Then in that case, Nicarwin is going to use an APR to begin sprinting on like all fours towards where the hound is,
Okay,
and she's going to slash at its heel to try and bow.
okay.
All right, so it'd be 7. 7 plus 6 is 15. 3. That's
53.
53. 53 plus 99.
That was crazy.
53 plus 99 is 152.
Oh, all right. Then in that case, she slashes across the heel, and does he begin to fall or no?
He's already on the ground.
Oh,
His
all
back broke in midair.
Oh.
Completely, so his spine is like. going
oh,
backwards
I
on
was
itself.
thinking he was still running with that. No, okay.
Oh, no.
It literally can't move, and it's poison.
Then
Yeah.
in that case, Nicarwin is going to like
Go on.
Nicarwin.
She doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Go.
So Nicarwin is going to like take her claw, and as she's running towards like his head, she's going to be slicing up like the leg, and then for the
Can I
second
stop
strike.
you, Caroline? If I see her coming?
You wouldn't know to.
I wouldn't.
I mean, why would you?
Because I saw them do that to the hound because I was focusing on that. Then I heard a voice.
Yeah,
then
but
I
you
saw what
wouldn't.
they
But
were
you wouldn't
doing.
know what he was doing because you don't know who he is. You don't know what he has. You don't know that.
Well, I
Yeah,
do
you
know.
just
I mean,
know.
I've been with Nicar, but I've seen the stuff.
No, but you don't know what he did. You just know he teleported on top of it and then teleported away. So you don't know anything about like.
I thought you shot it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you teleported it.
So go on.
Oh.
Okay, then
I know what race it is.
155 to 157.
But I know
Yeah.
what.
All right,
I know
so
what
that
Bloodstar
lands,
did.
and then as Nicarwin runs his claw up the
But
first
you
time,
already
she's
went
going to
up.
go for like while she's still sprinting up a second slice across like the midriff, like side to side.
Wait.
Well, again, it's rather large, so you wouldn't be able to get that. She
Oh.
maybe get the claw on the side. Yes.
I was saying
Yeah.
the idea is that like while I'm sprinting up, I'm just trying to get like claws like
Yeah,
on
that's
the
fine.
body.
Yeah.
All right. So one like up the leg. and
You
one
don't,
across
you don't
the
have
side.
to roll. I mean, he's not able to move.
Oh no, I'm just saying I only have those 2 attacks, so like one would go up the leg and one on the side.
All right, roll damage.
All right, sick.
What are you gonna say?
Oh no, wait,
I was
that
saying,
would be
you know what Bloodstar,
2d10s.
not with the dragon thing, but I know he did whatever to make the thing go in there.
And 8, so
Yeah, but you don't know what that is what I'm saying. So you wouldn't have known, oh,
23.
that could be
plus-
dangerous as a blood and all this stuff
23
to
plus
get
what?
her out.
23 plus 18 is 41. Let's see, 41 plus 6 is 47. 47 plus 40 is 87. 87 plus 88. And then the second one.
And the hound will let out a howl.
Hey, bro.
I'm fighting you. We're boxing.
I feel like you'll lose, but
Okay.
I feel like based on this.
This is a hill I will die.
You will.
His body,
Based on this.
his body
I
will
found blood
start to
dragon.
sort of, his body will
We blew this man.
sort of feel like it's turning to ash.
Yeah. Do I get to do the second to like secure the kill?
It's already dead.
The what?
It's turned to ash.
Oh.
What do you mean secure the kill?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I still
It's been secured when I brought the
Go
red death in it, and then it folded.
you can. It's turning to ash right now as you're clawing it.
I got you. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm still going for the second. I still have to deal damage for the second attack.
Okay, go on.
Okay, got you. So that's gonna be 2, and then that'll be 8, so that's 10, 20, plus 40 is 60, plus 60 is the 6, plus 18, 66 plus 18 is plus 8, 14, plus 14, which is 74 damage.
Okay.
That's
So
even
you
better.
managed to tear a hole into it, and so you actually fall inside of its side.
No.
Into the blood.
Oh.
viscera.
so now you're dead.
That is turned to ash.
Right.
And you have to roll endurance.
Okay.
Don't forget you have those boosts to your strength. and endurance.
Oh, that's a
37.
Okay. Okay. So you will take 34 points of acidic damage. And you will start to feel something sort of squirming its way under your skin.
Oh man. Okay. Well.
Oh my gosh.
Would I see? Because I would have seen the thing.
Yes.
I would have seen him
Her.
come over it, fall into
How
it.
do they feel it?
Yes.
I'm just gonna teleport.
All right.
You're going to teleport in there?
No, I'm gonna teleport above it.
Well,
Why is it trying to act?
It's fine.
Ash yet?
It's falling to ash, but she's in its body.
No, I'm just kidding.
Um,
Can you do it while looking around?
I'm just gonna lower some rope down.
okay.
Tell her to grab.
So rope sort of squirms its way into view.
Rope
And I'm,
swims.
I'm yelling at you to grab it.
All right. Carvin is gonna grab the rope.
Okay.
Yoink her up
All right.
and then force a potion. I have the antidote.
Okay.
That was nice.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was saving it for
Yes.
himself.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. All right. So nice save. Because that was not going to end well.
Yeah, especially with that boost.
Yeah.
I'd be really mad if he died. I'm like, oh, my heart is right there.
No. There's still an entire army.
There's an
Yeah,
army,
that shit
there's a
being,
centipede, there's a
Scorpion.
thing that's like so far back that looks like 60 feet far away.
Yeah.
And you're laying on the ground covered in blood, squirming.
The
What are we almost at?
Caiaphas is
I killed the thing.
You had already killed it.
is handily
I killed
defeating the scorpion.
Okay, dang.
Sorry,
Go ahead,
I
Caiaphas.
wanted to go with Caiaphas.
Caiaphas.
That's me. That's me right there. That's me right there.
Woo-hoo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, we ain't looking well.
Is there
You do not.
That's the question. That's the next
Yeah,
one.
I'm probably gonna bring me a lot of them.
Can I like? Are there any like?
I bet.
Is there goblins in that?
I bet.
One-on-one.
One word. One word. Stealth. One word. Stealth.
I actually.
Here's another word. Right away.
My insight base
Grab
is
it.
62.
Technically retreat.
Okay.
My stealth base is high.
All right,
It's not.
It is.
Okay.
So it is. It is.
It is the top. The beetle is gone. The centipede will swing.
Has the storm rolled in?
It has not been 5 minutes.
Dang, it has been like 24 seconds. Like there's so much more time before
Yeah,
next storm shows up.
you gotta prep with that one.
Yeah, I guess. I'm like, yeah, the storm is coming. Yeah, it's a brewing.
Okay.
Guys, just like striking the ground.
Oh,
Out of the body.
dang it.
You don't
No,
change
but you
it?
gotta, no, I'm not changing it.
Oh.
But I gotta,
I'm saving it for 7 line.
yeah, I hit him anyway.
I'm actually so mad at you right now. I can't
Because
lie.
these are,
I had something to say.
112.
I put in work. At least everybody knows I'm listening.
I'm
That's all I
mad.
want to know. Ain't no
I had-
you bring to the table. Yeah, sorry. I was holding my way.
Hey, we could the drag. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm with her. I'm with her. Yeah, yeah. That was a nice introduction right there. Oh, dang it.
Okay.
All right, so I've hit it 3 times. Okay, and then
I said it once, I'll say it again.
another one.
Oh boy.
Good night.
It's because they have other things to aim at. That's really what it is.
3. Jeez. Okay, so I hit it 4 times.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, and you said sun. It was sun.
It is
The
son.
Hound of Demmis, they're like, oh, we're not gonna be able to kill this thing.
Well, no,
I do remember
me
that.
was clutch. That's why we didn't kill it, y'all.
Yeah, you really
Yeah,
came in with that.
Yeah, without
With
that,
that boom and everything. Yeah.
y'all been crying.
Honestly,
I
the
stole the poison.
bow ender was.
We literally didn't use our bow up.
I am literally the only reason
I don't
why
have
I'm-
one.
You guys are using the beast.
Not with what we did.
Not for what I did.
You're at 2
We
health
literally-
because of
what
the
we
boost.
do.
Yeah.
Say
You
bye
would
now.
be dead. without
Right.
the boost.
That's fine. But
I would
yeah,
be
that's
dead.
true because your vitality.
Right.
But the Hound wouldn't be
So the center
without me.
it's
It's just-
slices down. My tropa slices down the center of the centipede.
Oh.
And its internals just sort of.
Oh.
And he would try to touch the head. I gotta be proud of him.
We are.
'Cause that's kinda heavy.
Well, at least you got some
Bubble
good,
the head that makes her feel so
vitality
late.
or strength.
All right.
That's a good crown roll.
Yeah.
That should be
Yeah.
almost 60.
Yeah, because I got the double and all that stuff. So my tropa catches the head.
Yeah, baby.
And he'll hold it up to the enemy.
Be strong.
And say, this will be you. Because we are strong and we are deadly.
Yeah.
And he's gonna throw the head at the enemy.
Wow, so you're trying to give him a morale boost.
Huh?
You're trying to make them
Yeah.
That's gonna be that.
Excellent. Excellent. And this is where we end.
So,
This
guys,
is where we end. Great
that
job.
is where
Good
we're
job.
gonna end. Questions?
Next up is me. I'm
Questions?
next turn.
Huh?
I'm next.
I mean, right now we're fighting everybody. You're scared. I'm sorry about that. What are you doing? Okay.
Three devils.
So,
4.
Almost.
Centipede, the hound, the beetle, and the scorpion.
The scorpion wasn't taken yet. it's still being
Yeah, it is
handled.
being.
Oh,
it is in the
all right,
process.
all right.
In other words, I'm catching bodies.
Okay, all right.
Something makes me a little sad. I
So-
get to fight the hound harder.
Something makes me
I
angry.
mean,
that
yeah,
so
so-
Someone makes me angry that I use my one antidote.
Where's
What-
the loot?
What?
Facts, where is the That's my Bible.
So question.
I will steal it from. And I can steal it from.
What was in the guys? What was in the chest?
The heart of the demon. I think it was the heart of the Hound of Demmis or something. Like the thing that
Hear me
makes
out.
it strong.
Yeah. So,
What is the hell
we're
we're
Waziri and her other half, they would combine and they were the heart of one of the things.
Okay.
I think since the entire reason that we came to the cave was because I was looking for Waziri's other half.
Okay.
I think in that box is the other half of Waziri.
Well, that's right. You weren't there last week, and Khufu was already out.
Oh
And
my
Khufu was
goodness.
actually, Khufu was actually searching
You're
for
welcome,
Waziri.
by the way. I helped
Yeah,
make that happen.
yeah. I think the
Man, you
chest.
stole my miss.
I told him Kufu where you were, but then the one person that Kufu was listening to was like, "Yeah, go be free, go search for him." And I was like, "We're about to run into Reaper. You can come with us." And he's like, "Yeah, he's over there somewhere." So Kufu is now out, just out about.
So I think the chest is a copy. It's not the real deal because it's too easy for the halflings to go in there and just take it.
Too easy.
Yeah, it wasn't real fun.
He said too easy.
You think it was a copy of what?
Of the chest.
I'm gonna say that what was in the chest was I'm gonna say it's what
I like that. What are you saying?
my bad. I'm gonna say that it's what's controlling the hound. The man that we must kill, whose soul we offered to Nguta, whose name I totally remember, but I'm not going to say.
Yes, of course. you
EP,
don't.
EP.
Yeah, easy.
EPR.
Listen, man, I'm really that short time memory.
I've said it like 4 times today.
All right.
I know, and that's why I taught myself for forgetting it. But Zebulon, I feel as though in that chest is Zebulon's control over the hound. He works with a lot of manipulation, taking control of people. He works with Succubus to, take reprimand of Vondra. And so I feel as though that's what is allowing him to manage all the demons that are around on the battlefield.
Okay.
And so if he were to lose that, sucks. That's why he had it guarded.
I think it's just treasure.
I think.
Okay.
I think since the hound is like a big bad, right? I think in the chest is its deal with Zebulon. Because I'm thinking democratically or
Democratically.
yes, that's the word. That
See, we educated.
it's a deed that it's like their pact
Yeah. Okay.
almost. And
Damn,
that's
so you
why
really
it's-
just stole my idea, put it in a different form.
Definitely not, because yours said that it was a way to control the house.
Yes,
And
yes.
he was saying that
Like a mutual contract.
Yeah.
Yes. Quite different.
yes, very much.
All right. Okay. Last question. Oh shoot, what was it? Dang it. Okay, so
Was it 6-1?
3,
6-2?
and 1 for everybody else.
He didn't even remember Zebulon. I don't understand.
Okay.
Oh, but you guys do get the 1 for it. And the last question is, what is happening with the Hound of Demmis?
Oh, it's getting dead.
Yeah.
Bro.
I
It
think
had its
it's-
first.
I think it's because it was killed by. I'm sorry. It was killed by a mortal, and when demons or devils are killed by mortals, they get a mark.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was.
see. Oh, is that what you're going?
Yeah.
Oh, my
I was
bad.
like, it's his first.
And you're like, yeah, when demons are killed by mortars. Like, all right, cool. You take that whole first cast March situation going on. It's cool. What he said, I'll just tack on.
It's the first time I've ever seen one of them die from the mortals. Yeah, lots of them die from Davylon.
No. Davylon. So Davylon even said that you're lucky that I don't go to Demmis to give you your second death.
Yeah.
So I think he's having his first death or the first one from us, right? And so he's getting the mark, but he's still around. He's just going to be weaker.
Yeah.
Like when he comes back. Yeah.
He's in the chest now.
Okay. Okay. There you go. He's in there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cast.
You know what's done?
We open up like, hey, how
They are definitely okay, but I don't want to attack on the answers. I'm going to attack on the things. Look, they are the heart demons.
Selling it like a
The heart is what's in the chest.
all right.
So they're currently
That's what it was.
faded away and they're reforming in the chest.
So I got 1 point for saying the heart was in the chest. If you got 3 for his answer.
I'm getting more.
Okay, so I'll give you all one for that because nobody was there.
I didn't even get the answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and answer.
Well, at least you know we want.
Don't say R. Don't say R.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna say that the Hound is currently going through some kind of death separate from what demons.
Yeah, that is.
I'm going to say that the Hound is undergoing some form of death, but
Why?
you aren't letting me finish. Just hear what I say, and then you're like, okay. I'm going to say that the Hound of Demmis is under.
Why you keep telling you what to say? Just say it.
I am saying that he's it's not okay, the Hound of Demmis is undergoing some form of death separate. He's undergoing some form of death different from like what demons or devils usually undergo when they die. Instead of like being returned to Demmis as a weaker self who's scarred, I think that he wasn't fully killed. And so instead of like dying and returning, he's being reformed or like undergoing some kind of healing so he can come right back out to the battle.
All right. Okay.
It sounds the same. One.
You did good.
I just want to know if this is right.
Good job on your.
Is it?
You laughed at me 4 times in a row.
I laughed at it, but
Hey, Kim Fam. We went a little bit over tonight.
Thanks for watching.
It's been a while.
Long time.
An hour.
Yeah. But hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of EverLore with EverLore. Again, you guys can learn more about us at EverLoreGame on social media. You can check out our website, which is ManChildLTD.com. EverLore is a game with lots of customization, and it is not limited by classes or levels. So if that's a game that interests you, then
This game is for you.
Peace out, fam.
See ya.
So
All right.
yes. I'm also stealing that whole all the loot.